Welcome to the first of hopefully many world-class bullshitters patron hangouts, and tonight we're here with our longest-running patron and friend, Justin Beck. How you doing, Justin?
Doing all right.
And the last standing Samoan, Nick Utam.
It's another year, and I'm still the only standing Samoan.
Yeah, that's how we like it, because too many, and it's just, meh. Yeah, you lose your luster.
That's true. That's very true.
So, patrons, if you pay attention to our page, there's all kinds of awesome perks and benefits you get with helping with supporting the show, and one of them is to appear on a commentary or an episode of your choosing. So Justin chose for us to do The Amazing Spider-Man's 1 and 2 commentaries, and, well, we're going to give them to you tonight. So before we start this movie, Justin, are you a longtime Spider-Man fan, or how do you feel about Spider-Man in general?
Well, by the time for the first Tobey Maguire movie, I was kind of hooked onto the character, but I wasn't like a big fan. It wasn't until like your Spider-Man month till I was like buying a lot of comics.
So do you have a favorite era of Spider-Man, or you just like any specific storylines, anything like that, or just you like the character in general?
I kind of like the character in general. Right now I'm kind of working my way up. So far, the story I got hooked on was like the Captain Stacy's death.
Ooh, okay.
Because like with the Doc Ock and then the follow-up of that, I was just like reading it, and I was like, I gotta get more of this.
It's a great story. I have the single issues of the one where Stacy dies, and then I have this trade paperback, which, if you don't have it, pick it up. It's called The Death of the Stacys. It's like a nice little hardbound book. It's got the death of Captain Stacy, Gwen Stacy, and then like a few of the fill-in issues in between. It's a really good read.
Yeah, I got that one. I kind of stopped when it was like this Gwen Stacy part.
Oh, you're not ready for that part yet?
No, I read that afterwards. I just like reading that whole Captain Stacy part, and then I was like, okay, I just gotta stop because I was gonna be done with it like in a few minutes or so.
Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks about comics, because I mean I've drawn them before, and it takes countless hours to produce a comic book, and the fact that somebody can read it in like 5 minutes, it's kind of shitty, but at the same time, you suffer for your art and all that fun stuff. Nick knows. Nick's made movies. You can watch one of his movies in 90 minutes. How many months of work have you put in on movies?
Anywhere from 8 to 18, man. It depends.
Just for 90 minutes of work, so...
Yeah, that's like same thing for videos, man. Like for the Strip Club Massacre one, that was like a few hours, and it was like 5 minutes.
Oh, man.
Nick's favorite film of all time.
Oh, jeez. I got stories about that. Shit.
We'll tell you off air, Justin.
Okay.
So before we start this, what is your favorite Spider-Man movie currently?
That's a tie between Spider-Man 1 and 2, because like 2 is a better movie, but 1 is kind of a better experience in a way.
I like the way you worded that. Yeah, the more I think about it, 1... Like, okay, so did you see it in theaters when it came out?
Yes, I did. And I was like 9 at the time.
Yeah, I was 13, so we're a couple years apart, but, like, you remember the hype and how it was, like, the biggest movie of the year. It was so much bigger than Star Wars, it was really bizarre, and then you saw it, it was awesome, and every time I watch it, I kind of go back to, like, that mindset, and I'm like, man, 2002, great year for this movie and that movie, some awesome video games came out, like, it was just a good time to be alive, and it was punctuated by Spider-Man, and, yeah, it's always hard for me to watch 1 and 2 back to back, then go to 3, because it's like we were so good, we were so high up on the quality mark, and then in my opinion, to this day, we haven't had a great Spider-Man movie since 2004.
Oh, agreed.
Like I've watched Homecoming, I think twice since I got it on Blu-ray. I don't like it. The more I watch it, it's just like it just falls further and further down my list.
Yeah, I saw it once, and I was like, it's okay. It's like a good step up. It's like they better not screw it up after this.
Yeah, I'm really worried because the one thing that's nice about the first 2 Sam Raimi Spider-Mans is, one, they kept all the characters true, and even though they didn't have a million sequels planned out, they made it to where each character's progression was like kind of set up, so you knew that Harry would be jealous of Peter down the road. You knew eventually Mary Jane and Peter would get together and all this stuff. With the Spider-Man Homecoming film, it just doesn't feel like there's any direction. It's like, we need to tell this joke and make all this money, and then we'll worry about it in the future. And if it doesn't work, oh well, it's Spider-Man. We'll just restart it again. And I don't think they can ever restart Spider-Man again. Like, they're stuck with this kid for a while.
Yeah, they can, because if they do, everyone's gonna be like, all right, we're fucking done. Sorry, no more Spider-Man. You've been cut off. All right, you have been cut off, Marvel. No
Dude,
more.
if Andrew Garfield was still Spider-Man, I wouldn't have seen his third movie. I didn't even see The Amazing Spider-Man 2 in theaters. I skipped it. So when I say I can skip a Spider-Man movie, I mean it. I can skip a Spider-Man movie, not even give a shit. Like, I watched it on bootleg a couple weeks after it came out because I was like, fuck it. I kind of got to see how bad it truly is.
Yeah, me too. I only saw these movies more recently when Homecoming was coming out.
I saw the one we're about to start in a moment in theaters. My mom's boyfriend was like, hey, let's go to a movie and then we'll go to dinner. Because my mom's birthday's like the 5th of July, and I think this came out on like the 2nd or 3rd of July. So for my mom's 53rd birthday, she got to see this movie in theater. So talk about a good birthday.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, folks. Well, we've been talking about Spider-Man long enough, and we'll go into Spider-Man discussions during the commentary because we're not going to have enough content in the film to talk about. So what you can do is you can get your DVDs or Blu-ray timestamp set to 0, and you can press play right now. Okay. Sony, or Columbia Pictures. So I already missed the Spider-Man Danny Elfman score.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, though, but this is so original and new and poppy and, for the kids.
At least it's not Junkie XL. Well,
True.
that's one thing you gotta say about those Raimi ones. That and you're like ready, you hear the drums and all that shit. This one's just too sterile.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I am kind of glad Homecoming did not do the origin story. I was like, okay, good. You didn't do that. Thank God.
100%, man.
Yeah, because had they done that, I would have been like immediately like, no, fuck it, I'm leaving the theater. I can't do this.
Not to sound weird, but think of it from my point of view. I know Spider-Man's origin in my fucking sleep.
Yeah.
I'm the last person that needs to see this goddamn thing retold.
If they did it like in Incredible Hulk, I would have been okay with that because it's like
that was done perfectly. I loved that. It was 2 minutes of the credits.
Yeah.
I would have actually even been okay with if they would have pulled a Spider-Man 2 and had the origin in the credits. Like with really cool illustrations.
Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
So they're watching Mad About You with Paul Reiser on TV.
That was specific.
I don't know anybody that likes that show.
Let's see. It was Helen Hunt and Paul Reiser, correct?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Paul Reiser's in Beverly Hills Cop. We just tied this to Beverly Hills Cop.
Well, he's also in Aliens.
He is. He's that douchebag that gets killed.
Yep. From Wayland Industries.
He just got his own action figure, and I really want to buy it and then just call it Jeffrey Friedman. But there's no Axel Foley to go with, so.
Well, he back then he played the same guy, and now he plays like the old asshole, because he's in an Amazon show called Red Oak, where he's just like this old rich asshole.
Dude, he was in Stranger Things season 2.
Yeah, same thing. Well, he was an old scientist asshole.
So, Justin, I'm sure you know this, but Peter Parker's parents weren't really a thing in the beginning of Spider-Man's creation.
No, they weren't.
They were mentioned in dialogue, but I don't think they were ever named. Don't hold me to it, but I don't think they were named or at least shown in a picture until Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 5, where Spider-Man learns that his parents were considered traitors and Russian spies, and then he goes to some foreign country and fights the Red Skull, and finds out that his parents weren't really terrorists after all.
Yeah, something like that.
It's a weird origin. And in my head, there are so many Spider-Man stories and factoids just floating around.
Yeah. I'll probably get to that one day.
I got a suggestion for you. If you ever want to get a book, it's called Spider-Man: The Ultimate Guide by Tom DeFalco. It's like one of those DK Eyewitness Science books. If you can ever find yourself a cheap copy, I strongly suggest you check it out, because it tells you like all the details of these characters, and it's just a fun read. It's got tons of illustrations. That's the book I got as a little kid, and I read that thing constantly trying to learn about Spider-Man.
Okay, so what was it again? I
It's
need to write it
called
down.
Spider-Man: The Ultimate Guide by Tom DeFalco. Let me send you an Amazon link real quick. Oh, you can find it for $1.99 on Barnes & Noble's website.
Oh,
Jeez.
Yeah, it's a hardcover book. Here. There you go. Here comes the link. There you go. All right, so here's hipster Spider-Man.
yep.
Fucking
I want emo Spider-Man. I want not emo Spider-Man. Who do I want? I want steampunk Spider-Man. That's what I want.
not Spider-Man Noir.
And Spider-Man. Actually, Spider-Man Noir would be pretty awesome.
It's a real thing.
Is
Yeah.
it really?
Oh yeah, dude. I'm
I
gonna.
remember it from one of the games.
Yeah, Shattered Dimensions.
Yeah.
That was a fun video game. I know a lot of people shit on it, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. What I liked was having all the old Spider-Man voice actors from the cartoons voice the different iterations of Spider-Man. I thought that was really unique.
Yeah, that was cool to learn.
So, Peter Parker is like taller than everybody, better looking than everybody. He's not really a nerd.
I think his dick is way bigger than everybody's too. So
I don't know. Andrew Garfield seems like a wuss, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
veto that one.
God, they're really heavily pushing like this teenage thing hardcore.
I mean, we all went to high school. High school's nothing like this. I would have told this dude, get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Then
yeah,
again, I went to
100%.
an all-boys private high school, so it's not like there would have been that problem.
If there were two people making out in front of your locker, it'd be really awkward. But it's like, dude, just go do it somewhere else.
I'd be like, oh man, go to the art room or something. Now, I'll give this movie credit. At least its Flash Thompson is more accurate than the one from Homecoming.
Yeah.
I also love how he carefully places the kid's face in the pizza. He's so careful with him. He is so gentle.
Now
He's like,
that kid actually looks like he's in high school. The one he's beaten up.
yeah, that's true. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Everyone else looks like they're like one guy's balding. The one guy they just showed a second ago, that's got like the bangs with the blonde hair. He's going bald.
Oh shit!
Right,
I think he's a sound guy or something, or he's a lighting guy. They
This
needed
is
one more
assault,
extra.
brother. Here's a great twist. He decks her next.
If that was the case, I'd be
God.
like, all right, I like this movie.
I've had times where I've wanted to punch Emma Stone in the face, but you know, it's usually when Eddie Cantillo talks about her.
Yep.
Oh my god, he is in love with that woman. I mean, she kind of looks like Gwen Stacy, kinda.
Yeah.
Okay, I also love I guess he's supposed to be like a poor kid, but that's like a really fucking nice camera.
Is that a Leica M7?
I think it's a new like M12.
Oh, all I know is there's a Leica camera in Euro Trip.
I know.
I just randomly pulled that out of my ass.
I know. God, I love that movie.
Mika! We should do that in European Vacation over the summer for the channel.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
So if we want to get super technical Spider-Man fans, he meets Gwen Stacy in college, so this should be Liz Allen.
Yep.
Well, and also they've been going to the same high school for a few years now, and he just now is meeting her, and she's now interested in him. Like, it's like, oh, I just saved you in like a knight in shining armor, but I'm gonna hit on you now as well.
Plot,
It's like,
bro. Plot, okay? Shut up. Enjoy the plot. Sony Pictures is the greatest production company ever.
oh God. Sally Fields, we kind of miss you.
Even though she's still alive. She's alive, right? Let me look that up. Uncle Ben, my man.
I love Uncle Ben.
I do too.
Uncle Ben's
Yeah.
like, I used to be a nom and shit. All right, dude, we get it.
I had a heart attack on the set. Shut up. My son's got AIDS.
My other son, I don't know where he is. He's somewhere. I think he's coaching a hockey team upstate.
Goddamn Bombay.
Quack.
prefer Cliff Robertson, Uncle Ben, but Martin Sheen does a fine job to a point where I'm like, okay with him.
Yeah, I'm fine with these two as Uncle Ben and Aunt May, but the other two were a bit better. They kind of brought, like, at least Rosemary Harris brought a lot to it.
Yeah, I mean, they felt like a real family.
Yeah.
I know this one's supposed to be, oh, he's got his parents out there, and they're just his aunt and uncle, but, like, the part where he is in the car, and he's like, you're not my father, stop trying to be, and then leaves him, I'm always like, ooh, that just kind of stings a little bit, because imagine, somebody that raised you saying something shitty to them, and then they die. Like, that guilt stays with you, so you understand why he's Spider-Man. In this one, it's just like, I'm an angsty teenager piece of shit, and you don't really have any emotion with these characters.
This is extremely quick. That like he's come back. You introduce the aunt and uncle again, and the interaction between them, and all of a sudden it's like briefcase that's been hidden in the house forever.
Wait till you get to the second one where there's a subway token, and it's gonna open up a fucking hidden subway car and all this other bullshit. And they're spies.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, we're in for a movie.
Yeah, this one seemed like it was a lot of Flash, like a lot of Flash. Like we're just gonna get all these really like awesome looking people that you want to fuck, and we're just gonna kind of really not tell a good story.
The first thing that they released was a picture of him walking down an alleyway in his suit, and from the moment I saw that picture, I stopped giving a fuck about this movie because that's the suit for this movie is the worst Spider-Man costume. I don't care what anybody says. When I look at this one, I think of a red and blue basketball with running shoes and just bad design decisions at every corner.
Well, but that basketball pattern has been like the superhero suit thing for a while now. I think ever since Superman Returns, it's been that pattern.
And I'm okay with it for other things, but like wait till his suit appears. It is the damn ugliest Spider-Man costume. It just he's gonna stop wearing contacts and wear his dad's glasses because Peter Parker's supposed to be so poor he can't afford contacts. Not I'm gonna wear him to be a hipster piece of shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Justin, if we were playing our favorite game, where does this movie shit the bed? I would say it already has shit the bed right here.
Yeah, definitely.
Is he like? I don't know. He's like got everything laid out so nice and neat.
Yeah, I mean, and they've done a piss poor job of showing him visually that he's a smart kid. And then one picture of him in the in like the debate club. I was like putting it up in his locker. I was like, nobody does that.
No.
He only does like technicals, a few things, and like it solves an equation. It's like, oh, he's smart.
Yeah. If it was something like that, or like just some simple things, it would have been nice. Or even if he was in class and then come the fuck on. Hey, I guess he uses Raspberry Pi for that. I use mine for different stuff.
Porn and video games. He uses it to lock a door.
So I can watch porn and play video games. I don't know.
The thing is, like, this is how they show he's a smart, eccentric guy. Not eccentric, but a smart guy. He's got vintage posters on his walls and all kinds of DNA chains of whatever on his wall and shit like that. And, be smart. Like, remember in the first one when they're at the field trip and he's talking about, certain spiders can change colors to blend in with their surroundings and all this shit. And Harry's like, what makes you think I want to know this? And all that kind of crap.
Yeah.
Like, and then one of the best parts is when he thinks MJ waves at him and he smiles and waves, and then those other girls walk up to her. Those are real moments everyone has had. We've all had those. No matter how cool we like to claim we are, it's like, oh shit, we fucked up. There's faux pas. This Spider-Man's actually kind of rapey. Like, he's got Gwen Stacy on his background.
Yeah.
He looks a jerk to Gwen. Okay, he doesn't have anything going for him right now. He's got that right. Just let him have it.
She doesn't have much of a body though, man. She's just kind of
Also, to be super technical, that picture was taken with flash. This camera doesn't have a flash. Just throwing that out there.
Fuck this movie, it's ruined. I'm gone. Sorry, Justin.
0 out of 10.
It's close to a 0 out of 10 already. He's using Bing.
He's using Bing? Who the fuck uses Bing?
I used Bing the other day, and I realized how shitty it really was. It didn't even get the search I was looking for.
You just tried it to see if it would work. No.
Yeah. I was looking for something on Reddit, so I used Bing, and I was like, this sucks.
Yeah.
So I think this was a mistake to use the lizard in this movie, because in the Sam Raimi films, we had the build-up with Kurt Connors in Part 2 and 3. So it felt natural for him to show up in either Part 4 or, at a later film, because we had the relationship between him and Peter. In this one, it doesn't feel...
This is happening so quick as well. Like, he's just like, school, dad's briefcase. Oh my god, my past. And now he found the card. He's going to go to Oscorp. Like, what?
Aren't you glad? Would you rather have, 45 minutes of Andrew Garfield exposition?
No, but they're racing through stuff. If somebody's never seen the movies or has no reference for them, this is really shitty.
Oh yeah, I think what they're trying to do is just get you to the Spider-Man part, so you don't pay attention to the poorly structured everything else.
Oh no, you're right.
She's like a shittier version of Emily Deschanel from Spider-Man 2. I'm not paying for those. You're late. Pizza time.
I like how Oscorp is basically like Stark Industries.
So it's funny you bring it up. Originally, there's I don't know if this is a rumor, but this has been talked about many times. Stark Tower was supposed to appear in this film, but they couldn't render it in time. Or the other way around, Oscorp's building was supposed to appear in the Avengers, but they couldn't render it in time. So they were supposed to set these movies up together already. And that's a thing that's been on the internet for years, and it's not just something you read on Wikipedia.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll look it up real quick. Why did I type in Spider-Man man?
I liked him better as a kicker.
At least they got Gwen Stacy's boots accurate. That's a positive.
God forbid they don't get them accurate.
Yeah, they kind of try to make her real important in these movies.
She's only important in the Spider-Man lore because she died.
Yeah.
She shows up at the end of the Ditko run, and then when Spider-Man dates her in the books, he just runs off, and then she's like, "Oh, Peter, blah blah blah," and then she forgives him, and then he runs off as Spider-Man again. It's never Mary Jane has a lot more substance. Gwen Stacy has no substance.
There are like 4 Asian kids in that group.
It's science, bro.
I'm just saying. There are like 4 Asian kids in that group. I'm just pointing something out.
Fucking Rodrigo.
And also, all the men in this movie so far are wearing the exact same frame of glasses, like tortoiseshell bullshit glasses.
It's a Sony movie, bro. This is before the feminism tried to take over. So they're just every guy's got to look a certain sexy way.
Yeah, because every smart guy is wearing glasses. It's really a weird thing. Or maybe every important male is wearing glasses. I don't know how to put it.
Yeah, there's an article from IndieWire that says the Spider-Man universe almost crossed over into the Avengers this year. Could it happen in the future? And this is from 2012. So, yeah, it did happen. It happened 5 years later, or 4 years later, shit. I know it looks cool on camera, but I don't like when I watch movies and they have these hologram things, because it just... You would need it just doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
It always takes me out of it. Unless it's a Tupac hologram, I just don't buy it.
Tupac, we miss you.
Hail Mary. I better stop there or we'll get a fucking copyright strike. Because I sound just like Tupac.
Oh yeah, it's incredible.
I know. That's why Loudy hangs out with me. He's like, man, do the voice. I'm like, no. Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I was about to say, do that whole song, Dave Chappelle.
Sadly, I can see that where Loudy's like, do the voice, bro, do the voice.
Hold
Hold on. This Indian guy also apparently runs Jurassic Park as well.
Well, you have to start somewhere.
I'm just saying.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
He's working at Oscorp. Apparently he stole some shit and made an island of fucking giant lizards.
Well, he picked up where Richard Attenborough left off.
Yep.
So, I think my phone listens to me because what had popped up? An ad for that fucking alien action figure I talked about.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I've turned off all my mics on all the Facebook apps. Like, I really have. I'm just like, I don't fucking play with that shit anymore.
Yeah, it makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, like I'll take a picture using my phone camera and then load it to you guys. Like, I can wait an extra 2 seconds. It's okay.
How to win the lottery. There we go. Listen to me say that shit.
Apparently, every door is Android based.
The future is, man.
Oh, jeez. God, you're not kidding. That's fucking weird. That's terrifying.
You know, it's so great that he makes his own webbing that he steals.
Yeah. That's like a questionable thing. Like, everyone complains about the suit in the first Tommy Maguire movie, but it's like, how does he get like all this stuff in this movie and continues getting them, like in the second one?
That's a fucking nightmare right there. Just a room of spiders. A room of fucking spiders. That's a goddamn nightmare to me right there.
Well, I know what I'm going to get you after our movie takes off.
Oh, thanks.
No, but Justin, I get where you're coming from. See, they wrote themselves into a corner with that kind of shit, because they make it about, you know, real web shooters and all this shit. But it's like when the costume was just there and he could naturally shoot the webs, you never once had those scenarios. And if people were like, well, yeah, but it's more accurate to the comic, well, what do you gain from what you gain in accuracy from the web shooters? You need to compare from what you lose in accuracy from the other things. So the superficial stuff of the shitty jokes and the web shooters seem to be the two things that make people really appreciate this franchise, when this doesn't even capture the spirit of Spider-Man.
Yeah. And like with like some stories, they like kind of forget like, oh, I'm all out of web shooters, or they just use it for like dramatic effect. So I just don't really care either way, whether it has it naturally or not.
Yeah, it sounds like if it's something, if it's a machine, or if it's a something that can be remade that has to be reloaded like a gun, then they have, you know, it's a pivot point where they can be like, oh, I got to get more, or oh, I ran out, I only have one left, or something like that. It's only like a point of like the story to get him out of something, or, you know, to get him to the next part of the story.
I remember as a kid I would watch the old, not the one from '94, but there was another Spider-Man cartoon that was on in 1981, which is well before I was born. But Spider-Man would like always run out of web fluid at like the worst time. And it was just like a cliched thing, and I think they were going to use that in this series, but thankfully they didn't use it too much, if at all. I've only seen this movie once.
Yeah. Yeah, it only happens that the lizard crushes them later on, and that's it. That's all I remember.
I remember
don't
this
think he
part, and
never-
I hated it.
What the heck is going on? He's changing.
He's gonna get raped by that dude.
I'm about to say that
You
man's
got a
gonna
real
sit,
pretty mouth there, boy.
that man's gonna sit on his face. That's what's gonna happen. Why would you do that?
Speaking of why would you make this fucking movie? It adds nothing new. Wow, that effect was awesome.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I know how they did that. That's really fucking easy, and that was dumb too.
Now I smell like beer. Why is she complaining to him? That dude was... Spider-Man was sleeping. Where are her eyebrows at?
They're not. She doesn't have any. She wasn't born with them.
When did this bum become Mr. Valiant Chivalry?
Yeah.
Fucking hobo piece of shit.
Then it's like fucking knapsack carrying, like it's like a hobo tribe. Like, what the fuck happened? And why were they hitting on these girls? Or like, what's the deal with that?
These girls would be on his side. Kmart Hugh Jackman just got the shit beat out of him. How does he know how to fight?
Okay, I have to give him credit. That was kind of hilarious.
Oh, and he beat him up?
Yeah, because he does it entirely accidentally in a very, like, Three Stooges kind of way.
Hey, Mo!
That's what it felt like.
I've watched way too much Lethal Weapon, so every time you say Three Stooges, I think of Mel Gibson. I mean, if I'm being honest, this movie is not fan-forestic bad.
And also, like, apparently he can afford a Leica M18, but can, get a really really cheap burner cell phone.
Nope.
To fucking talk to his aunt and uncle.
It's 2012, man.
Gotta keep buying skateboards, man.
Because those are important.
Listen, aunt, uncle. I need my board so I can grind, bro. All right, you don't understand, bro.
When I was a kid, I used to dream about having Spider-Man superpowers. If I could web swing, everyone would figure out I'm Spider-Man, because I just wouldn't even hide it. I'd be like, yep, I got these powers. Fuck off. You can't stop me.
So apparently Big Spider makes you really hungry? Or hungry for meatloaf? Or what? I don't know.
I'm always hungry for Aunt May's meatloaf, bro.
Why are you taking a frozen Stouffer's dinner to your bedroom? What are you going to do with that dinner?
Why are you so goddamn sweaty, Peter? You been jerking off on the porch again?
You better respect that dinner, boy.
Mary Jane doesn't live next door. I did like when Mary Jane lived next door, because that's accurate to the later Ron Friends comic books, where they talk about how she's got like an abusive dad and all this shit. Like, that comes from the comics, and they gave Mary Jane.
Yeah, I did like that. I did like that because it was very, very much of like, she's there but you can't have her kind of thing.
Yeah, when he walked away from her at the end of the first one, I'm just like, whoa.
There's this thing coming out of me. What is it connected to? It's this burn on me connected to my nipple. That'd be really awkward.
It's coming from my dick.
Why is it coming from? Oh, ew. I would freak out so bad if I saw that.
Yeah, I don't like spiders either.
Yeah.
This is almost like a low-grade horror film. Damn.
You just fucking like... Oh, that's me in the mornings. Why is he part of the Power Rangers all of a sudden now?
At least this part's unique and different from the last movie.
Yeah.
Like, if you gotta tell an origin, at least this. I still don't love it.
I mean, they do have some. Okay, so far they have these very funny scenes of him being like, dealing with his power. It's like it's going like puberty. Like, he's dealing with it really horribly.
Now he's tweaking out, man.
Yeah, I know. It's like Sixth Sense all over again.
That spider looks so fake.
He's basically Marlon Wayans right now.
And Senseless?
Yeah, sorry, Senseless. Yeah, you're right, Senseless. Not Sixth Sense or whatever I said. No, Senseless. You're right. Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in years.
But basically, that's what he is right now. And all of a sudden, he has a real for a poor kid. He has extremely awesome internet connection.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck?
In this universe, Google Fiber made it to New York, and
yeah,
it was
apparently.
free. I got bit by a spider a couple times. Once I didn't get superpowers. I just You know, I got a fucked up muscle on my arm.
I'm just gonna hang out on the roof, bro, and just think about.
I'm doing my science homework again, man. Fuck off!
You better not be drinking it again, Peter.
I use the front porch for that, bitch.
I saw your bathroom this morning.
Sorry. You don't know what it's like. Uncle Ben's like, I don't even know what it's like.
It's been a while. I forgot what it was like. The things your Aunt May used to do. Oh yeah.
She still does. She's not at the hospital.
The things she does with an ice cube and you know, and turtle wax is amazing.
God, damn, that was really explicit.
I'm sorry.
Don't ever apologize.
Keep that up, man.
It looks like Kurt Connors lives out in California.
Yeah, like they're in New York, right? Where he's like, I traveled 3 hours on a plane here to come see.
I traveled 500 miles to give you my seed. Do you guys ever watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
I need to. I'm gonna start watching that very soon.
Well, there's an episode where they're on a boat and the guy's missing a hand. He goes, "Hey man, how'd you lose that hand? Shark attack?" And he goes, "Diabetes." I just can imagine Peter asking Doc Connors, "Hey Doc, how'd you lose an arm? You get into a fight with a crocodile? Diabetes." Oh.
Yeah, I really need to see that show.
Do you have Hulu?
Yeah.
It's on Hulu. It's not on Netflix anymore.
All right.
Yeah, it's really weird. Netflix has been losing a lot of those big shows. I'm gonna be scared when they lose Scrubs, unless they already have.
Hulu called Netflix out at CES this week.
Good.
I have never seen this actor in another film.
Oh, he's been in a few things.
Yeah, it kind of looks recognizable, but it's like you don't see him that much.
He was in Pirate Radio. He was in.
I did see that movie.
Yeah, he was in The Replacements with Keanu Reeves.
Wait, I watched that movie yesterday.
Yeah, dude, wiry. He's the kicker.
Okay, I've seen Little Nicky.
Yeah, a Little Nicky. There you go.
That's pretty much. I've never seen a Harry Potter film, so.
Yeah, he's in. Well, every English actor ever has been in those movies, so.
That's true. Yep. This guy's not in very many good films. He's in Garfield, A Tale of Two Kitties.
Huh.
I mean, he's not who I imagine when I picture Kurt Connors. Well, I guess you only got to be a white dude with one arm to be Kurt Connors, so.
Yeah, it's a pretty low requirement, so.
I was a fan of Dylan Baker. Don't you love how science is portrayed in all these movies? It's like, oh my god, you figured out the equation. Genius. Let me get you set up. Money is no object. I'm waiting for Iron Man to walk in and be like, pretty smart kid. See what you can do with some real tools.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope Iron Man dies in Infinity War Part 2. I'm ready for him to go, man.
I think he's tired of being Iron Man, honestly. I think he really is. He's kind of like he's just kind of like, yeah, I'm ready to be over with this. Imagine being a character for a decade.
Dude, I'd love it for the hundreds of millions of dollars he's made from playing Iron Man. And let's be honest, he's only played the role Iron Man 1, 2, and 3, The Incredible Hulk, and Civil War, right? He's been in 5 movies?
Civil War and then
The Avengers.
Oh yeah, Avengers 1 and 2, 7 movies. Like, that's pretty easy work if you ask me. And half the time it's CGI.
Yeah, that's true.
Iron Man has the easiest gig.
Yeah, he's wearing a mocap suit.
We're gonna film your head, Robert. Okay. Peter looks like he needs to take a shower.
He's a hipster. They never shower, bro.
That's just not good hygiene.
But that's what they get all the ladies.
I had older women come to me and tell me how good.
Okay, all right. Look at number 8 behind this kid. He looks like he's 45 and balding.
Oh shit! Those guys definitely look like they were in high school when like Batman '89 came out. Grab the ball, bro.
Yeah, holy shit! Those guys are. There's no way those guys are in high school. I don't buy that shit at all.
They're older than we are.
Yeah. What the fuck kind of CG bullshit is that?
This is garbage.
Dude, you're not Shaquille O'Neal, bro.
This is the type of daydream fantasy Spider-Man would have.
Yeah.
He wouldn't do this shit. He would just think about it. Because he was too responsible.
Yeah, exactly. He wouldn't show off his powers. He would just kind of be like, "Nah, I'm okay, man. Here's the ball." He would take the hit and keep on going.
In the Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon, he like tries out for football and he's doing really great, and then at the end he intentionally fucks up so he doesn't draw suspicion to himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember in the 8th comic book when he was fighting Flash, he was like really trying not to kill him.
Oh yeah, the Living Brain issue.
Yeah.
That issue kind of sucks. The fight's cool, but that's when the Living Brain shows up at the high school. You're like, huh?
Yeah.
So, did you start at the beginning of The Amazing Spider-Man and work your way up?
Yeah. Like right now, I think I'm at when he meets Daredevil.
Oh, okay. At the carnival, not the carnival, the circus that comes to town.
Yeah.
God, Gwen Stacy must have like horse feet or something. That's why she keeps wearing boots all the time.
Wilbur, Peter.
God, I hate to see her in math class.
Ugh. No, those early issues are good. I don't like the artwork that much, but the stories are awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not a Steve Ditko fan myself. I get a lot of flack on the internet. People are like, "How do you not like Steve Ditko? He was a genius." I'm like, Ditko was great, but John Romita was better. And then they're just like, no, you're too young. I'm like, too young? This shit was out 20 years before I was born. Like, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, they all look good for like starting point.
Yeah, and the cool thing about Spider-Man, unlike, I dare say, almost any character, is that Spider-Man's look was there from the first issue. No other hero, Superman, Batman, everyone evolved over time, but Spider-Man's suit's essentially still the same.
Yep.
Yeah.
It just goes to show you the power of good design. That's 55 years ago at this point. 56, shit, 62. I used to have Nikes like that.
Yeah, they're playing up this whole like fucking theater thing hardcore. I thought it was worse than I thought it was bad in Homecoming, but it's worse here. Jesus.
The whole reason this is like this is because they were fucking in real life. So
Didn't they stop once the movie stopped?
yeah, she dumped him. He got fired, and something all happened within like the same week. Like, I'm surprised that guy didn't jump off the fucking bridge in New York with George Washington. He's like, fuck it. Here's the worst part of the movie.
God damn it, dude! This fucking music and like
it's like 50-50 meets not Zack and Miri, Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist.
Yeah, I know you're right. You're right.
Peter and Gwen's hipster bullshit.
That's basically what it is right now. Like, there's no reason for him doing this shit at all. Like, you're wasting precious like movie time with him just fucking around. Like, you're basically like a music video of him just like doing dumb shit to like this hipster song because you can.
If I made this movie, it would be Push It to the Limit. Spider-Man would have a training montage.
And that would be awesome.
Everyone would be like, I don't get this song. Like, have you not seen fucking Scarface?
And I love how this is like foreshadowing for like the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
With the
Align the
chains
cranes!
I still love that one thing that happened. I think like Stanley talks about it or whatever, where like one of the issues, Spider-Man's on top of a building and he like webs up, and they're like, he's webbing off the page, and like, oh, that was a helicopter that he was he was using the web to, and I was like, that's hilarious. That's your excuse.
Hey, kids bought it up back in the day, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
I liked the training montage in the first movie where he just is like, practicing fly up and away web, go,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's classic.
Go Web, go.
and yes, I just did the hand motion, so don't judge me.
Well, we can't see you, so technically it didn't happen.
I'm gonna send you a video of me doing it later. Fly up and away web.
Shazam!
God, I miss those movies so much. I've said it on the podcast a dozen times. Why couldn't have, in the middle of the Avengers, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man shows up and he joins the fight, and then everything else is the same. All the Avengers movie go, but he shows up every time there's a big fight in New York. I'd have loved it.
Yeah.
Oh well. I can dream. So they didn't borrow this from the Avengers at all. Bro, you should have just let it go to voicemail. That way he wouldn't have known you to decline the call, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Science doesn't work like this.
Oh, God. That was a really quick succession as well. Like, that wasn't like, usual ones where it's just like they keep trying and it's like, damn it, we're close. Damn it, we're almost there. And then like they're just like, let me try something else. And then like, they try something random and then it happens. That was really quick.
Yeah, they were just standing there.
Yeah.
It's like this film, like a microcosm. It's like a microcosm of this film. It just happens really quick, and you don't have to think about it.
Yep.
Yeah, they're more concerned about like getting to him being Spider-Man than anything else. Like they really want to just like hurry that whole thing up.
They're not really telling an interesting story.
Yeah. Like, how far are we in this movie?
Oh wow!
Not quite an hour.
41 minutes.
Yeah, because I think Toby was in the suit before at this point, or at least the first one.
And then they do that really cool montage with the city.
Yeah.
Spider-Man was here. Dude, I took an hour-long bus ride to go to the mall to buy that on DVD as a kid. I was so ready. I think it was November 1st, 2002 is when it hit DVD. Like, oh my god, I could not wait. I had that movie, I have 2 copies on DVD. And Blu-ray.
Yeah, it's the first movie set I got on Blu-ray.
It's a great set.
Yeah. I was like, oh, they got the extended Spider-Man 3? I'm buying this.
I want to watch the 4K masters when I get my 4K Blu-ray player.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's going to be what I get to test it out.
Yeah.
A movie I've seen, literally 100 times.
you're gonna get Kendo set up pretty much.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna watch it, but I think I'm gonna have you pirate me in high def rip, and then when that double box set comes out with both movies, I'll just buy that one.
Yeah, like see, that's what I'm waiting for as well. I mean, I understand, like everyone's like, oh, I get it, I really do, but just wait.
Yeah, that movie was fantastic, but I kind of want to wait for the box set.
Yeah, same here. I can
this angsty bullshit.
I can wait, man. It's fine. Like it'll be okay. Because everyone's gonna rebuy the box set when it comes out anyways, and it's gonna be like a Christmas thing, guaranteed.
God, I can't wait for that movie.
Yep, another year.
And that was the last time. Yeah, this movie's retarded. Now I remember Uncle Ben died over, like, milk change or something.
Yep.
God damn it, Justin. What are you doing to me? Wow, that guy doesn't look like a scumbag. He looks like a fat Lou Ferrigno.
I think he might be his son. who can actually hear?
Theo Ferrigno?
T-Bone Ferrigno, yep. I don't think I've ever met a cashier who's that much of a dick ever.
No.
Yeah. All over 2 cents. Jesus Christ.
Huh. You know what's fucked up? I actually like the thugs in both movies now.
Yeah.
Because in the first one, the guy goes, thanks. And you're like, oh, okay, he's a polite criminal. Ha! It was better in the first one. I missed the part where that's my problem.
Yeah.
He's gonna get with my money. Don't get involved, Uncle Ben. You're gonna get hurt. This isn't Nam. Not as emotional.
No.
More powerful.
Yeah.
Dude, it's more powerful in the first one. Spider-Man thinks he's like, haha, I got my first victory over that guy. He's a dick. He got what he deserved. And then he's feeling high, and then all of a sudden he sees Uncle Ben dead. He's like, that's my uncle! And then you're like,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh
shit.
my God.
Peter! Over here, Uncle Ben. And then he dies. Over here, it's just like, hey, my uncle died over 2 cents in a fucking chocolate milk. He didn't even try to steal his fucking car. This isn't supposed to be funny.
I'm sorry. This is very emotional. Like him trying to be sad or like angry is not working out. I'm sorry.
This is like the opening of Tropic Thunder, where Ben Stiller's trying to cry and Robert Downey Jr. is like crying. He's like, I can't cry, man. He's like, you're an actor that can't cry, man. Turn on the waterworks.
Oh gosh.
This movie would be more interesting if Aunt May got like a huge life insurance policy on Uncle Ben, and they moved up to like a nice apartment and sent Peter to a better school. And that was the end of the movie. It's like, yeah, son, you're going to college preparatory school.
There you go.
The thug almost looks like Agent Smith mixed with Chad Kroger from Nickelback.
Oh.
Look at this photograph. It's actually a drawing, sir. Drawing.
Look at this computer code.
And they say that here.
Wasn't that song made for Spider-Man?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, holy shit.
And they're watching us. Anytime I hear that song, I think of the movie, and I'm like, damn it, man. 2002, what a phenomenal year. Everybody knows his uncle got killed.
And everyone's like parting ways. Not like, saying sorry, or there's not anybody approaching him to be like, hey man, if you need anything,
That dickhead's laughing at him. And Flash tries to be a decent guy, and Spider-Man snaps. This seems like something Spider-Man would do.
I think this is the most human moment in the whole movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rest of it's just like...
Yeah, that is the most human moment and the most genuine human moment in the whole movie.
You know how in movies they usually show the characters all disheveled and shit after like a terrible event? He just looks normal. Like,
He's like, I'm gonna put the product in my hair and just cry, and I'll be alright. I'll be okay.
He's got those fucking like cut off sleeves with his thumb going through it. Piece of shit.
God, I hate that shit. Wanted, dead or alive.
He's a cowboy.
I was waiting for that. Goddamn.
Honesty. Have you seen that Bon Jovi commercial
No,
for fucking Hunger?
No.
For
Oh my
Hunger?
god, it's like a commercial, and it's like this guy talking. He's like, "Yeah, man, we can do better. We can do this. We can do that." And then the camera pans over, and it's John Bon Jovi at like a fucking food place giving out food. It's like, okay, Bon Jovi.
Dude, let the guy get blown, man. It's okay.
Yeah. You kill my uncle, I cockblock you, bro.
Oh, you
That's not the guy,
motherfucker.
is it?
We were just doing a role play, man. Come on.
How crazy would it be if a director comes out and is like, it's a porno shoot? My bad.
All of a sudden, he's like, I know parkour.
I mean, Neo all of a sudden knew Kung Fu, bro.
He's
It's not like
parkour.
he was in a simulation.
He's parkour Peter Parker.
Peter Parkour?
Peter Parkour, yeah. There you go.
Hey, this looks just like the first movie when he climbed up the wall for the first time.
Yep.
Well, I mean, for him to do that in the first movie was just him like trying to find out that he could do it first of all. But like, see, like dumb shit like that, like he just keeps doing this shit.
This is the kind of stuff that makes people say this is the best Spider-Man movie because he moved around like that. I get it that it looks cool, but you can have an issue of
It
Spider-Man.
adds nothing to the story. It really doesn't.
Yeah. The character isn't a better character because he spun around on a wall and punched a guy like in the comic book. There's a reason why I couldn't be a superhero. I would have just dropped that guy.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
You're not the guy I'm looking for. Bye.
No!
Oh, look, reference to the first movie.
Bonesaw is ready. Where's Bruce Campbell when you need him?
Well, that would be funny if like he dropped in and like Bonesaw's fighting.
Dude, no, that would be fucking awesome if he dropped into an actual wrestling match. That would have been awesome. But you know, they don't want to do that because that would make sense. Like this whole fucking movie.
That was one of the reasons I really gravitated towards Spider-Man a lot. Like, as a kid, I liked it, but then when I was in, I guess it would have been junior high for most people, but I was in the 6th, 7th grade, I got back into Spider-Man because I was a wrestling fan. I was like, Spider-Man was a wrestler, oh shit. It all ties together. Every douchebag looked the same in 2012.
What the fuck is he doing? How are you walking around the street like that?
He looks like a Kmart Deadpool.
I know. You just basically stole it from Oscorp, and you're just doing your own thing now.
So your bad guy provides your best gadget. But guys, this is just like the Ultimate Spider-Man issue number, I don't know, between 1 and 6. Where he creates in his basement, he dances in his underwear.
Fine, we'll say 3. We'll say 3.
It's just
why are you doing an upside down push up, motherfucker? What is it to the story?
because he's so hardcore, bro. So hardcore.
What? All right, dude. We get you do yoga a lot, and you really love it. But like, move on.
Do you even lift, Peter Parker?
Do you even lift, bro? Listen, Bruce, I lift.
Please fall. Please fall to your death.
How does nobody know that you just did that? Oh yeah, that's the only empty New York street in all of New York.
Yeah.
Yep.
Plot convenience.
Well, like, I love how he's doing so much with this very shitty phone that he has. Like he's got all these little gadgets and things
But
up to
Nick,
it.
it's a Sony Xperia. Okay?
Oh,
Can do anything. He can do anything a spider can. That phone can do anything a laptop can.
Apparently so. Should have bought a Chromebook, bro.
It was in 2012.
No, fuck you. Fuck you.
That wouldn't work.
Fuck you. He's like
God
he's
damn it.
like after any long-haired white guy.
You look like Thor. That actually would have been an amazing crossover.
Dude,
He
that
goes to
would've
web
been
some guy and it's
hilarious.
Thor. If that kind of shit would have happened, I'd have been okay with Andrew Garfield still being Spider-Man.
Oh, now everybody sees him. Yep, that's what everybody sees.
It's a web. Go, Spidey, go! He had a picture of Donald Glover on his wall.
Did he really?
Yeah, seriously, there's a picture of Donald Glover on his back wall.
That's funny because Donald Glover's in, Homecoming. Why don't I just ask them instead of eavesdropping on them like a fucking psycho? Apparently, those are screen print too.
Because it shows how he makes this suit. That means this is the
Oh
better
my!
Spider-Man
Yeah, but that was the
movie.
quickest. Like that was the quickest. Like I made this suit right now. Like everything is so fast. This movie, it's so fast.
God, I hate this.
Even
costume
even,
with the
even him making the suit was all of what 90 seconds.
Not even, dude. It just showed it for like 30.
You're probably right, 30. But it's like what? What are you doing? Oh, okay, I know what you mean by I know what you mean by the shitty suit now.
Yeah, oh god.
I feel bad for anyone that like this was their first introduction to Spider-Man. Ooh, and Aston Martin.
One day.
Yeah, yeah. Before I leave my 30s. That guy looks like Ray Park, kinda.
I met Ray Park once. Super
Nice.
super nice guy. Real short though, but super nice guy. He signed my double lightsaber.
Did he offer to fight you to the death?
No, but he did fight my friend though.
Toot, 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 toot. Can't believe we're being so silent to actually watch this part.
I know.
Yeah.
Eat Spider-Man's dick.
Ugh! Spider Dick?
The one scene everyone goes to say this is the best.
I mean, it is funny, but it's only funny for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gone too much. Like, it was really funny in the car, and I thought it was good. And then...
What?
That was a weird cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a couple hard cuts in here. It doesn't make sense. Like
That suit just does not look good on camera.
those webs look like shit.
How did the cops know?
Also, he looks really lanky in that costume. It looks like shit.
Yeah, Spider-Man just doesn't look good in this movie. People say, "Oh, but he's super skinny in the comic books." Well, it depends on the artist's depiction.
No, but like his body looks like shit in that costume.
Well, Justin, you brought up issue number 8 where he fights Flash Thompson in the school gym. By that issue, he's almost as buff as Flash.
Yeah.
So I mean, this whole this whole like internet thing of Spider-Man's always been so thin and little. No, not really.
Nope.
And then like Ultimate Spider-Man, I think people mistake Ultimate Spider-Man for like every other kind of Spider-Man, and it's just at this point it's just a buzzword for Kid Spider-Man.
Yep.
It's the ultimate version. Do you even know what that means, people? No, you probably don't.
Yeah, they probably just played the game, and it's like that's it.
And the game was fun. I bought it. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it quite thoroughly. It's just, I don't know. It's like when I talk about James Bond with people. It really bothers me. Like people, I mean, I guess it just bothers me that people don't know enough about it, and then they want to talk about the series like they've seen every one, or they know all these insider details. It's like, look, I can read Wikipedia too, but try opening a comic book and learning some shit. Because here's the thing: all we're doing is talking about reading comic books. They're good comics. It's not like I'm asking you to read The Art of War or something.
Yeah.
Where it's
or War and Peace.
Yeah, just bullshit.
Yeah. What was an app that you suggested for reading comics for free or whatever?
Oh, I'll send you the link.
Please do, because I recently got my iPad working, and I might start doing that here soon. So,
Justin, I'll send it to you too.
Sweet.
Because I want to read some. I want to try to read some older stuff or just some odd stuff here and there. So.
Oh.
The first rule Aunt May says I can't talk about it.
Yeah, all right. He pays me, and that's all I can tell you. I kind of like it.
And May, you might clean my bathroom for me because I won't shit right for a week. All right, I'm just letting you know.
Ignore the white stuff. It's not mine.
But please clean up the red stuff though, because that is mine.
My anus is bleeding. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Don't judge me. He's evil because he has a black suit with a black shirt and a black tie.
Yep. And he's Indian, but not black.
Close enough. Brown is bad. It feels weird that they're still talking about Richard Parker like he accomplished all this stuff so long ago. They kind of just, I don't know. This doesn't seem natural. It doesn't feel natural.
Yeah, because like they're trying to fill out that character of of Peter Parker's father, but it's like all we know is what we were shown in the beginning, and now you're trying to fill it in more detail about it.
Yeah,
for some reason.
Please stop.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. It's like they make him a scientist in this one, and the next one he's like a spy. It's like, what?
Talk about inconsistent films. Like, you can't even keep your own logic between two fucking movies.
I'm also wondering, like, was Oscorp this big in like the Ultimate Universe?
It kind of was. Remember, I haven't read. I own most of the Ultimate books, but I haven't really read a lot of them because my problem with the Ultimate comics are it's a little bit of action and a lot of like close-ups of faces, and people think that's really interesting and character development type of stuff. But for me, it's just like, there's been better Spider-Man. Like, we've regressed when we read this shit. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, Oscorp is way similar to this movie and the Ultimates than it is regular mainline 616 universe.
Yeah. Yeah, because I kind of heard that it's like that in the Ultimate Universe they kind of group everything to Oscorp. That's kind of feel like what they're doing in these movies.
It's laziness, if you ask me.
Yeah.
There's such a rich history of Spider-Man. There's so much to do and to adapt from, and they pick the newest version because they want this, like, the teenage market, but I don't think I think teenagers are, like, retarded nowadays. Don't go to them. Get everybody.
Well, I mean, if you're going to go to a market with money, go to the 24 to 35. Go to that market.
Yeah, we still like Spider-Man in our late 20s and early 30s. It's not some, like, foreign thing for us to be interested in the character.
That computer just jizzed in that tube right there.
It's the way of the future, bro.
The noise that came out of it was just like, oh, what the fuck?
Do you not remember 2012? All Keurigs made that machine sound. And he's jerking off at work.
Oh, yeah, because, that's normal.
He's kind of just watching her.
And she's not creeped out at all. She's kind of like, yeah, that's kind of cute.
Because they're sleeping together off set. She's like, Andy, you should do it on set. Like, I'm going to turn Emma Stone down, but still.
She's really high up as well if you look outside her window. How the fuck?
Well, Broly does whatever a spider can, so...
Yeah.
Reasons. God, he looks like a drifter.
He does.
Yeah.
I think my mantra for this entire film is take a shower, Spider-Man. Just take a goddamn shower. You know what I've noticed is that this Spider-Man film started a really negative trend of him getting a new costume in each film to sell merchandise. Because in the original Sam Raimi ones, the suits are really close to just being the same costume. Yeah, there are small cosmetic changes, but overall, you could get a Spider-Man 1 movie action figure, and it looks just like the one from Part 3. This whole, like, we gotta change it up every time. Like, I am so dreading the Infinity War suit. I hate it.
Oh.
What, the gold one or whatever?
Yeah, the Iron Spider.
Yeah. Oh, God. He masturbated too much. He masturbated too much.
That's my strong hand. How fucked up would that be if, like, all of a sudden, like, you wake up and your arm's in a skin?
I would freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
What did I do? Then you'd be super excited. Because it's like, oh, I grew a hand. He's essentially Deadpool. I gotta give, like, this character's motivations are cool.
Yeah.
I want to regrow my arm that I lost in the war.
So it's almost back to normal. Give him like another couple of days. It should be fine.
It hasn't finished gestating yet.
That's what it looks like.
I'd be afraid to use it. I mean, I know you got, your arm back and you're all excited, but I'm like, alright, I need a couple more days. And nope, I'm going to collapse. So, Justin, what'd you think of the issue when Spider-Man goes down to Florida to fight the Lizard for the first time?
I thought that was a pretty good story. I mean, like, I think that was kind of like the best one out of the first few.
I like it a lot myself. Where is that kid from?
That kid?
The one with the dark. Yeah, that one.
Oh, he was in Psych as Sean for a little bit. He's been in a lot of stuff.
He was in something I've seen recently, though, and I didn't like him.
Maybe Wet Hot American Summer 10 years later.
I've never seen it.
The kid with the brown hair or the blonde kid?
The brown with the freckles.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's been recently been in a lot of stuff. Also, this cop has 4 kids. He lives in a really nice fucking house. What the fuck?
He's the captain.
Regardless, you don't live in a house that nice even if you're the captain. I'm sorry.
Hey, I agree 100%.
Apparently there's like a fucking Murtaugh thing going on here. The mom must write fucking 50 Shades of Grey on the side or something.
Can't believe you brought that back. We're back to Lethal Weapon, folks.
I did, man. I did. I think it's a thing that they discover in part 4 or something.
Yeah. Oh, he was in the Santa Clarita Diet. That's where I know that kid from.
Oh shit! Yeah, that shitty show.
Ah, fuck that. His name's Skylar Gisondo.
And I don't. Did that still get a second season?
Ugh, I hope not. He was born in 1996. I feel old. I remember 1996.
God.
See, okay, so here's a big difference that you'll learn later, Justin. Captain Stacy's on Spider-Man's side. Like, Captain Stacy always supports Spider-Man and thinks he's doing the right thing. This is the opposite, and it doesn't even really add much drama to the film.
Yeah. No, it was just like a fucking lover spat that they were having for a minute there. I was like, what are you doing?
I mean, like, it's kind of a good way to have them just stop like going crazy and attacking everyone and just leaving them there, but it's kind of feels a little bit off.
Yeah, I mean, I actually like what you said, and I get why George Stacy would be that way. But when you're adapting, pre-existing characters, I always am just like, treat them the way they are in the book.
Well, yeah. And it's just the thing with pre-existing characters is that the work's done for you. All the work is there. All the character traits, their faux pas, their tics, everything they have is all there. You just have to fucking read it. That's the problem.
But no, someone had to go and screw it up. That was for an audience of you.
Thank you.
God, this chemistry between them is so awkward now, knowing what happened to him.
Yep.
She dumped you, bro, for somebody else.
You know what? I wonder if a while afterwards, like they were at a party and they just like had that awkward like shit. They're here too. Oh damn it! Kind of moment.
I'll be with Ryan Gosling now. And then Ryan Gosling's like, Emma, you're a great girl, but I have a hot wife. But yeah, Ryan Gosling's married to what's her name? Eva Mendes.
Eva Mendes, yeah.
Yeah, dude, Emma Stone has got nothing on Eva Mendes. Like, Eva Mendes is a 10.5. Emma Stone's cute, but have you ever seen The Spirit where she sits on the copy machine and makes a copy of her ass?
The what?
The Spirit.
Oh, yeah.
Scarlett Johansson. Oh, this fucking scene is so awkward.
Yeah, what was that whole thing with, like, webbing her and then spinning her around? What the fuck was that?
And she's like that. Oh, is she crying?
I think she's crying, she's happy, and she's turned on, and she's coming at the same time.
She's making Emma Stone face.
She's making Emma Stone face.
It's just La La Land.
Oh, God. I had high hopes for that movie when I started watching it. I was like, this is at least going to be entertaining or exciting. The music's going to be good, but I wanted to be like 10 things at once, and it wasn't anything.
That ending sucked so much.
Dude, oh, God, I agree, man. I was hopeful because, it sounded kind of good and it seemed okay. But, yeah, it was too much at once. The fucking chief of police lives in a fucking penthouse apartment? Come the fuck on.
We have your car, sir.
Fuck you. I call bullshit.
Ooh, this movie's so moody, it all takes place at night. This isn't garbage cinematography, but it's not... I don't know, I haven't seen anything yet that makes me go, wow.
Yeah.
It's lazy cinematography, it's just... It's all basic stuff.
Well, when you win an award for Who Kills Phil, you'll tell in your acceptance speech, I watched The Amazing Spider-Man and learned what not to do. So.
But then I watched The Room and knew exactly what to do.
Gotta show your ass, man.
I gotta show my ass in this movie.
I sell picture with my ass, Greg.
Oh, God. I'm waiting for that movie to come out on Blu-ray. Shit.
Yeah, me too. This guy's like, oh.
I love when this guy doesn't leave the car either. Like he could have left the car a few minutes ago, but he clearly didn't.
I don't know. The first one out of here.
Like your driver was smart, but you apparently not so much.
I don't look like Deep Roy. Shit! That CGI of that scene was laughably
Oh
bad.
man, like the CGI in this whole movie is awfully bad. I mean, it's just lazy.
What's the budget? This movie had a budget of $200 to $230 million. Let's juxtapose that.
Hold on. One more time. What was the number?
$200 to $230 million.
Shit, really?
The Avengers had a budget of $220 million. The Avengers look superior.
Why would you
everywhere.
do that? Why would you show your face, you jack?
This is my biggest complaint with this whole film.
Yep.
This trying to connect with little kid bullshit that they did with this in the second one. This has never been a Spider-Man thing.
Why can't you just like shoot the kid and then like pull him to the car?
It would be this kid's primal instinct to survive. He didn't even press the fucking release button.
Well, that's how strong he's supposed to be. Apparently, is that he can just pull it apart.
I'd be suing this car.
Okay,
maker
why
for
is the
inadequate-
gasoline? Well, yeah, but it's like, why is the gasoline from the car so flammable? Like the light bulb can set it off. What the fuck?
It's a Chrysler.
Damn Firestone tires.
I'd just be like, sorry, kid, you lived a long enough life. Give me my mask. I hate this. Put on the mask, it makes you strong. Don't talk down to these kids. This kind of kid moment shit pisses me off.
Yeah.
It worked in Spider-Man 2 when the kids brought him his mask. It was kind of cool. But this is just, I don't know, too saccharine. Too...
I don't
doesn't
like this
fit.
at all. This is so weird.
Yeah.
Use your fucking webs. Don't cry for the kid.
You had
Dude,
your
it's-
but to say you could use your web the whole fucking time, bro.
Do your Spider-Man-iest thing and shoot your fucking web. This little kid in his shit vest. Pull him up to you.
C. Thomas
If
Howell.
this movie would have been made nowadays...
That is
like
C.
if
Thomas Howell. That's who that is.
Yeah, he's a soul man. Going to Harvard didn't work out for him, so he became a construction worker.
Apparently so.
Is that Pony Boy, right?
I think so.
I'm Spider-Man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but nowadays
yeah. Leave the other cars there like an asshole.
There are people in there, Spider-Man, you piece of shit. I saved this one kid, though. This one kid.
I gotta go home and do homework, bro. What were you doing in the first place? God damn it.
I gotta stare at my mask angstily.
That was weird.
It's depressing is what it is. That is a sewer.
Yeah, like that water.
That
is
ain't that
amazingly-
clean.
That water's amazingly clear for a sewer.
Where do you get the blanket?
It. Pennywise had it waiting for him.
Hey there.
Are you cold?
Hey there, Curdy.
Are you cold? Yeah, I'm fucking freezing, bro.
They all float down here. Popcorn.
Jeez.
That is like the 7th time they've used that shot.
Oh, that fucking TV. I guess they really want to hammer home. We're poor. For a second, I thought you were just putting orange juice in the milk. I was like, "What are you doing, lady?"
Is it even possible to watch this TV in 2012?
I don't know, honestly.
Dude, Yeah, but didn't they get rid of the airwaves in 2011?
No, but they gave you the boxes that you could put it in the middle of them so you could actually catch a signal.
Yeah, but that TV had antennas on the top.
Oh, no. You got a point there. Got a point there.
That's a... I don't know. Not an anachronism, but, it's a failure.
True.
There are many failures of this film. Justin, what are you doing to us, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Torturing us. Patrons, you can torture us, too. But you can't get any worse than this movie.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
The second one.
Bring it on!
Don't say that. It's gonna happen.
Bring it on, you skanky bitch!
God, just go into the bleachers and blow them already. Jesus.
Spider-Man wants anal. That's one cool thing you could do as being Spider-Man, is you could just, take your girlfriend up on the ceiling and plow her in, weird inverted angles.
Yeah.
You can make
I
a
would
hammock.
hum my own...
You can make a hammock out of webs.
Shh. I don't have anywhere to sleep tonight. You do now. Flip, 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 flip. You rock her to sleep and you sing her a song. Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Oh, God.
Spider-Man, why do you always refer to yourself in the third person? Well, Spider-Man says.
Spider-Man says it's your bedtime, so you need to shut the fuck up and go to sleep.
Spider-Man says, know your role.
And shut your mouth.
Or Spider-Man's going to shut all your holes, and you're going to go to sleep permanently.
Would you love a Spider-Man cartoon that ended with a PSA every week?
What I want are dumb superhero cartoons. I want the Spider-Man things like that, but I want them to be I want them to be kind of more of an asshole than he normally is and things like that. Just dumb shit like that,
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Yeah. I wish they would bring Captain Planet back and make him a joke. I'd love that. That'd be funny.
Don Cheadle's the voice.
Oh my God, yes. What does it look like, a lightsaber?
Your father's lightsaber. Not as random or as clumsy as a blaster. So is Andrew Garfield's acting direction stutter? All right, Andy, stutter your way through this scene and repeat everything you say.
Yeah, it really does feel like that.
He looks so lost.
Yeah.
I think that was that was his direction. It's look like you're an American kid in high school, lost all the time.
Oh, I forgot he was British.
Yeah, British as fuck.
Well, he does a good job of masking his accent.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Give him that much.
I mean, he's not a garbage actor. He's very competent. But he just, he does all the wrong shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's his acting or the direction that is shit, so...
I would bet you a Dukes Brothers bet that he was hired, or the director that was hired for this movie was hired because his last name is Webb, and they're like, oh, get it, Mark Webb, Spider-Man, Spider-Web, it's all a thing.
You know what? Sadly, I'm going to agree with that because that seems like something they would do.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What's the drama?
Holy crap!
That ate its
Rat brother or Rat mother, whatever the thing was next to it. It's a dinosaur. It's a lizard. There's a difference. Gosh.
2 feet, bro.
Also, this is the most advanced PlayStation I've ever seen in my life. They have servers and all kinds of shit in there. What are they? What cybercrime unit is this?
And they're all so well behaved.
Yeah. They're very quiet in the cubicle. There's no like typical like New York cop like bullpen bullshit.
I want the police station from Beverly Hills Cop. Hey, Axel, got a cigarette? You write that yourself?
That's
See, I don't
funny.
think we don't get lived-in worlds anymore where these characters feel like real people. These just feel like it's like, hey, we're on a set making the movie and no one does anything. That guy is still chewing in the background. You see him? That's all he's been doing.
Dude,
He's eating one piece.
it's a really chewy croissant, all right? I gotta go with my French press coffee, bro.
Croissant?
Croissant.
I could go for one of those right now. Some coffee, croissants.
Would a cop be actually able to do that to you?
No.
Because I mean that's still like, even if that's not rough, it's still like you could still get a lawsuit against you for some dumb shit like that. Look, god damn it, that whole fucking computer center looks like bullshit. What? Yeah. What is that? Where are they?
Ideal world.
This is not Demolition Man, god damn it.
Yeah, there's more than just Taco Bell. Taco Bell on the fast
this
food
is also really dumb. Follow the Lizards, really?
Well, reward for proof.
Somehow the three lizards, culminate around that fucking newspaper, and it tags your attention or something.
These movies are dearly missing the Daily Bugle scenes.
Yeah.
Parker! God, I miss. Just bring him back. I'll forgive Tom Holland's bullshit.
Yeah.
Just bring him back.
I know. I would love him back. Jesus.
Miss Bryant, get me a violin.
He was perfect. What is he doing now? He's like, all right, I'm using all my web stuff for this one trick, bro. It's gonna be one hell of a prank, bro.
People on the internet love to praise this one scene, like he's listening to his vibrations in his web,
which is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, just use your spider sense, Spider-Man.
Yeah, like he's only used it like twice in this movie, if that even.
He's only used it to lick his fingers after eating a spider. Or a fly.
Yep.
That surprisingly dates this movie.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
One thing I would like in a Spider-Man movie is if they get over this whole I gotta show the actor's face every 5 minutes.
Definitely.
Well, that's why you hire a nobody and just pay him shit and be like, dude, be happy your Spider-Man movie, bro.
Yep.
Because what they would in the book, like he leaves his mask on no matter what.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't even want other superheroes to know his secret identity.
Yeah. Once it was ripped, he ran away, like as fast as he could.
Oh yeah, with the Sandman.
Oh my god, the deadly lizards! They're coming from everywhere!
Who flushed all these lizards down the toilet?
What kind of weird Christmas gift is this?
It was 2012, bro.
Nah, you got a point, bro.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. The lizard man looks like those things from the Mario movie.
A Goomba!
Yeah. Holy shit.
Where's Dennis Hopper?
Holy shit, man. I never knew that. That's really shitty water. I'm sorry.
God, Spider-Man, you're gonna smell like poo.
Your cut's gonna be infected, bro.
Yeah, so he just got cut open. He's gonna get gangrene of the tit.
It's gonna go straight to his heart, and he's just gonna die.
Yep. I'm okay with that.
Oh! Or you're scraping off the walls. God damn it!
Septic shock.
Ugh.
And this is how Spider-Man got herpes.
Yep.
This is the dumbest plot contrivance of any film.
I agree.
Yes.
Well, that actually at least explains the Flash, then I guess, from the picture in the previous part of the movie.
Not the Leica.
I mowed so many lawns.
It's my brother's most favorite thing. Now it's the most flattest thing.
I love how she realized who he was about yesterday, and he just comes in the costume, and she's like, "Oh, that's cool, man. Whatever, bro."
Okay, you're
I'll
kinky.
support your cause. One of the women that work at my local weather or news station kind of looks like Emma Stone. I can't decide if she's hot or creepy looking.
Yeah.
Well,
You're still there, dude.
oh, is she a redhead?
No, she's got blonde hair,
Okay.
but looks just like Emma Stone in this movie. It's kind of weird watching her in this movie. I'm just thinking of the local lady. Is it a period joke?
Yeah, that's a period joke, but it's one of those things, and I know it's a weird thing to say, but if you live in a house with other women, wouldn't you kind of know the
Cycle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My cycle is now complete. Your jacket is now dry.
Hey, baby, I'm bloody as fuck. I'm cut open, but have we make out?
I was just in a sewer full of shit. Yeah. I'm sexy.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I must smell amazing. You love it, don't you?
Yeah.
I would love how in the old comics, Justin, when you get to the books from the 80s, there'll be issues where Spider-Man gets back from being Spider-Man for days. He goes, "Man, I smell terrible." So part of the issue will be him taking a shower and washing his suit in a bathtub and developing photos and shit, just real normal stuff.
Wait, there were times in the books where he was Spider-Man for days?
Yep.
Yeah, there'll be times where he's off doing shit, and he just never went home.
Wow.
What he'll do is he'll be out fighting crime. He'll eat a hot dog in his suit. He'll make a phone call or two on the city streets, and then just go back to
it. Spider-Man on the weekends, I guess.
Dude, he dropped out of college for a while to be Spider-Man.
Oh wow.
He was in grad school.
Wow, the comics sound way more interesting than the fucking movies do.
Oh, dude, if you were to sit down and read some of the comic books that Dion and I talk about, as opposed to just watching the shows and movies, you'd go, I get why they're into this.
Yeah.
Because they're a little longer to, the narrative takes a little longer to pan out, but when you get to a certain point, you're just holy shit, they've been building to this for 2-3 years, and it's really good.
Yeah.
Because Spider-Man's not whiny like he is in this movie.
Nah, not even in the beginning.
He's kind of an asshole at times, but
Yeah.
that's part of his character development. He starts out as kind of a nerdy dickhead, and then, learns about great power and responsibility and all that shit, and he's the reason we've come together now. Is he trying to get laid?
Yeah, dude. Hardcore.
Bro, you have shit in your hair.
Agreed, but he's just he's trying real hard.
Even I would have a little bit of self-respect.
And standards.
Yeah, I was I just got out of a sewer. I'm going to take a good shower, decompress, and I'm going to come back over in a few hours. And we're going to go fucking on the roof.
I'm gonna go take a shower and sleep, and I'll see you in the morning for brunch. Okay, all right, bye.
I'll get you some coffee. We'll have some waffles and sex. You know, it's a good day.
Waffles and Sex.
Yeah.
That's the name of my hit album.
I want 10% since I named it.
I'm fine. That's no problem.
I ain't producing shit though on it. I get my 10% cut, and then the album liner notes will say, named by Jeff Hicks on January 10th, 2018 at 10:04 p.m. It's like, oh, okay, shit, now I know why. There's that Aston Martin, bro. I named an album, Waffles and Sex.
Midtown Science
God,
High
that
School.
CGI.
Yeah, that was whew.
Peter Parker.
Holy shit! I'm actually reading an article about like how they came together in their relationship and their split. It's so fucking.
Oh, Emma Stone and Andrew
it's so
Garfield?
fucking weird. It's so fucking weird.
What'd it say?
It's basically going on about like how Emma Stone was dating a fuck is it the Home Alone kid. What's his name?
Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, his brother. And-
Oh, Kieran?
Yeah, for 2 years and then split with him in 2011. And Andrew Garfield split from his girlfriend of 3 years, Shannon Woodward. Apparently she's in Westworld in 2011. And actually, since both were single now, rumors start circling that Emma and Andrew are secretly dating. July 2011, the two attend Comic-Con together for the Amazing Spider-Man promo. And see, but they don't let on about their romantic status. Oh, how sweet. Let's see. Make their red carpet debut at this total couples.
So, I'll give them credit for this. The lizard design is based off of the earlier Ditko, because when the lizard first appeared, he didn't have a snout, and then later on, he like developed a big snout, which is his most like famous look.
Yeah. The lizard with the snout and like the lab coat.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
cool lizard.
Yeah, that's always the thing I've seen.
Yeah, that's how he's always looked in our lifetime. Shit, that's how he looked at the end of the 60s. Well, yeah, I guess. Maybe early 70s. I can't remember exactly. There was a run of issues in the late 60s, meaning the number issue 60s, or issue number 60s, where like the lizard was involved. The mob, I think the mob kidnapped him, and they didn't know who he was. I don't remember. Like I said, I've read hundreds of issues of Spider-Man. It's hard to remember after a certain point. Ooh. Imagine the body horror and the much better tension this movie would have had if Sam Raimi directed it. with the lizard, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, Gwen's gotta help.
Wait, so it's actually okay. So that was this whole moment of being a spider. It's like I'm wrapping him in a goddamn web real quick.
Making you into I'm cocooning you, bitch.
What the fuck was that for?
Wasn't there like a DVD cover of that image of them?
I think so.
Probably.
Well, apparently they got together in 2011 and ended in 2015. Right after
They never had any kids together.
yeah,
Just some
yeah. There we
dogs.
go. There we go.
Hey, there's our sexual
Oh
assault
shit.
guy. I can't believe people are accusing him.
Okay,
Poor
okay.
Sam.
That is a
Yeah.
good fucking. That is probably the best Stan Lee scene I've seen. I love that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a damn good one.
That's the best one. Even though it's a shit movie, I'll still also give it. That's a good Stan Lee scene.
I like the Stanley cameo that got cut out of the original Spider-Man movie, because in the first one with Tobey Maguire, it just shows him pull somebody out of the way. But in the original cut, he's a salesman on the street selling sunglasses, and this little kid comes up and he goes, "Yeah, these are the sunglasses they wore in the X-Men." And it's just, she just looks at him. You guys know that Hugh Jackman's Wolverine was supposed to be in Spider-Man 2?
No.
Read
but they
about
couldn't
that.
find the costume, so he's not in the movie.
Wait, hold on. Do what now?
He was supposed to be in the movie, but they couldn't find the costume, so they just scrapped the idea.
That's dumb.
I'm glad he wasn't, because imagine the greatness of Spider-Man 2, and then Wolverine just shows up.
True.
Like, why don't you just use your adamantium claws to cut off Doc Ock's arms, and we just, finish the job?
We all got a cigar and some whiskey.
Spider-Man, I don't know if he was... Yeah, he was legal to drink in that movie, I suppose.
About.
Yeah, that's a big inconsistency in Spider-Man 3 when Mary Jane's like, we've been friends for all these years and blah, blah, blah. It's like, no. You kind of blew me off in high school. And then they act like Harry and Peter were friends throughout high school. It's like, no, Harry is fairly new in high school during senior year. He just kind of shows up, so... Yeah. Way to be consistent there, Spider-Man 3. You piece of shit.
The fucking lizards, god damn it.
I get it, okay? Metaphor. Lizards and spiders, they're all over the fucking film.
Yeah, I mean it's a little nauseating at this point. It's like, dude, we fucking get it.
Yep.
But it represents this movie. Everything's got to be on the nose. There's no such thing as subtlety.
I mean, subtlety's fine when it's done correctly, and you kind of you see it there, but it's not like in your face. When then it's for subtlety, and they're just like, you have to. I don't know. They need to do it right.
I mean, this movie's not necessarily like garbage, but there are just so many like, I don't know, leaps in logic that make me just question a lot of the creative decisions behind it.
Oh, I know.
It's all boring.
Put it like this, Justin. It's not a Spider-Man movie I will ever buy.
Yeah. I regret buying it.
I hope you got it for like $2 at Walmart.
Wish.
Climax time.
Oh, so now they're doing the thing with the fucking lab coat. Okay.
They call the SWAT team.
Holy shit.
That's what they would do if a giant creature just appeared.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And the movie, he's dead.
Yep. Credits.
Uh-oh.
Wait, wrong credits. It was a plan.
It was a setup. We were all framed.
We're all dead.
They all turn into lizard people now.
Let me take off my mask to show them in pain.
I covered the manhole.
Spider-Man just doesn't feel grandiose in this film.
No.
There's no epic Spider-Man moment.
No, there isn't.
Like, in the other ones, we'll get, like, that cool train fight sequence or the scene where he fights in the, was it Unity
Like, he's just
Fair?
using the cell
Unity
phone
Day
now
Fair.
like an asshole.
Yeah, there's shit going on. I gotta make a phone call. I'm Spider-Man.
The city's going to shit, but I gotta call my girl. Hey, are you down for later? Are you DTF, baby? Hey, what's going on? Is there?
Do I have to wear a condom this time? I swear to God, I'll pull out.
Yeah, I swear, I got it down pat now. I swear, it won't be like the other 4 times. I got it now.
And I got enough money to pay for Plan B, but whatever.
Yeah, I
really want some
I
chocolate.
got enough money for Plan B and Plan C, baby. I'm good to go.
Plan C is if you don't get this shit taken care of, I throw you off a rooftop.
Oh, that POV shit is dumb. Don't do that. That's
I saw this in 3D. It looked terrible.
God. It's very much like it almost makes me motion sickness whenever I see it. It's like ooh.
It didn't work in Doom. It doesn't work in Spider-Man.
I mean, I understand what they did in Doom, and even then it was stupid, and even though they fucked up Doom. You're wasting all these, like, fucking, like, tasers on Spider-Man. What are you doing?
Fight the lizard people. New York seems heavily underpopulated.
Yeah, I
this
know.
night.
No,
Like,
because
everyone's
in
busy.
the first three movies, it was fucking New York.
Yeah.
This one is just like, oh, this is like a small city somewhere we found.
This is the New York that Jason took. Toronto!
He's been thinning the herd. Yeah, dude, I totally get what you mean by the costume being shit. It looks like a giant rubber suit. No, not like a bodysuit or a Lycra suit. It looks like it's entirely like a rubber suit. And also,
They fix it when we get to the next one, but
yeah, but also like this is a very, very much like a bad guy moment here. This is like a villain moment.
Yeah. When a Spider-Man movie wanted to be The Dark Knight.
I mean, and that took a lot of work to get even, that going. Because you're trying to take this comic book thing and put it in the real world. You couldn't do that with this at all.
Yeah, I don't get that
Shouldn't
complaint.
do, yeah. What do you mean?
Like, I think I heard some people, like the nostalgia critic, is like, oh, the Sam Raimi movies are too silly. It's like, you know the subject, right?
And it's fucking Spider-Man. The Nostalgia Critic, I used to like the Nostalgia Critic, but he feels like a very irrelevant guy in the modern age, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he created a format, and it really worked, but then all the people that they brought into the channel were shit. And then you get, like, it's just him now, and it feels like other people have surpassed him as the voice of, the internet critics.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But I think what the Nostalgia Critic says represents a bigger problem where, as soon as the older version gets replaced, everyone hates the older version, no matter how good or bad it was. Like, everyone shit on Michael Keaton Batman when Christian Bale was around. Everybody shit on Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man when Andrew Garfield was around. And now everyone's just kind of like, looking back. Like,
oh, bullshit!
What? This?
Okay, remember T2.
Yeah.
Halon.
Oh, and the, whatchamacallit?
Yeah.
The Cyberdyne building?
Halon's fire extinguisher, she would die.
I mean, I don't have a problem with her dying.
I'm just saying, like, all of a sudden she turns them on and the doors close, it's Halon, she would fucking die.
Rest in peace, Emma.
Oh, that's creepy. Also, I kind of like the way they did the skin on him. Like, his skin doesn't fit his body almost. It's kind of weird.
There are positives to some of the designs, and I guess I'll give certain aspects of the lizard, a positive. I like it more now than I did 6 years ago when I saw it.
Yeah.
What an odd shot.
Yeah, that's really weird.
One thing no one can take away from Sam Raimi is the guy knew how to shoot a film.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
This one is very boring and plain.
Wait, why did you go back to your house and then... Weren't you practically downtown already? What the fuck?
I gotta check on Aunt May. Now it feels like New York.
Yep.
Bumper to bumper.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Dick to dick.
Whoa. Whoa.
Dustin to Dustin.
There we go. See, Thomas Howell to the rescue.
He looks like Johnny Knoxville.
That's what Johnny Knoxville's going to look like in 10 years.
Oh, God.
Exactly.
Well, Johnny Knoxville's got a good future ahead of him then.
BC's getting work.
Okay,
Yeah.
I love how he got shot in the leg and all of a sudden he's drunk now.
Yeah.
Like you just got sorry, not even shot, you got grazed in the leg, bro. You got grazed in the leg and somehow throw off your balance when your whiskers get clipped? Come on.
This part of the movie's so
This,
dumb.
oh, I agree. Oh, American flag. That's so fucking idiotic.
It worked in 2002 when it was post 9/11, and it was a different time. And it's like, yay, America, fuck yeah, blah blah blah. We need something to cheer about. This just doesn't work anymore. This pro-America Spider-Man moment, and then the fucking cranes.
Oh my god, I got grazed. I don't know what to do.
It's not like the other Spider-Man got his face almost blown off.
Yeah. By a goddamn pumpkin bomb.
Yeah. Ah! I love that scream he makes as he goes flying through the debris.
Yeah. Oh yeah, why didn't you do that before there, jackass? You're gonna hobble around the whole fucking time. I love the dumbass dramatic lighting from the helicopters. Like we're gonna light them properly. All right, get them from 45-degree angle. Ready? Go. It's like, fuck you.
Go this way, Spider-Man.
What do you know? What do you know? No, you don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. Fuck you.
Dun, 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 dun. That'd be a better score. No. Look out! There comes the Spider-Man. Like, that was a moment people were supposed to cheer for in theaters, and nobody cheered. Thanks, C. Thomas. What does the C stand for?
Captain.
Captain Thomas. How?
I don't know.
Thurston Howell III.
Like, yeah, okay, the cops are stopping for fucking Spider-Man. It's like, yo, Spider-Man's going through, bro.
It's a Spider-Man crossing.
All right.
Please obey the law.
It's just... Yes, we okay, and then like this has lasted way too fucking long.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they just done like a drone shot of him doing it real fast. Been fine, but like now he's a goddamn acrobat and he's doing flips in like 1080s in the air, like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 or something.
Hey, you leave Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 out of the shit. That game was a fucking masterpiece. It's hard not to compare these to the other Spider-Man movies, or this to the other Spider-Man movies, but I'll try not. Okay, I can't promise anything.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. But like that build-up to where he gets to the bridge and, you know, swings across the bridge and then meets the Green Goblin, like that was all cool and perfectly paced. This movie doesn't have any like epic moment like that where it builds anything.
This movie is very neutral. This movie is extremely neutral.
It's just a series of events.
It is. I did like Dennis Leary in this movie though. I really wish he would do more acting.
You should watch a movie called The Ref.
Oh, I know the Ref. I love the Ref.
So do I. That was fantastic. Justin, have you ever seen that movie?
No, I haven't.
It's on Netflix. You should check it out before it leaves. It's basically a movie where Dennis Leary's a thug and he does like a home invasion on this family on Christmas, but the family's in the middle of like a big fight and he tries to hold them hostage but fix their domestic problems. It's really awesome.
Yeah. I used to have it on DVD. It was actually really good.
We'll check it out tomorrow.
It's like a 90-minute movie. It's a lot of fun. Dennis Leary is really sarcastic, which is awesome.
Yeah, dude, his early comedy specials are so like sporadic. It's fucking ridiculous.
He's in Small Soldiers.
Is he? Is he like the dad or something?
No, he's the head of the company.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Globotech.
Globotech. Oh my god.
Yes, dude. Small Soldiers turns 20 this year.
Oh wow.
No way.
Yeah, I remember seeing that in theaters, man.
Holy shit.
My web shooters. You've never looked better, Andy. Not to sound gross, but if I was the Lizard and I wanted to win, I would just bite Spider-Man's head open. Because he can't move.
True. That would be one gruesome fucking ending, though, but damn, that would be a good ending.
That's how you gotta beat these superheroes, man.
Yeah.
Bite their heads off. That would fucking suck. You get frozen so hard your tail explodes. And then your hand.
I forgot Small Soldiers actually came out as toys as well.
I have a lot of them.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
They're worth like $100 a figure.
Yep, they are. Especially if the two main guys.
Chip Hazard and Archer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got them right here on my shelf. I can turn around and see.
Dude, yeah, they're worth a lot.
I even have the talking Chip Hazard with the Tommy Lee Jones voice.
Oh, dude. I forgot those Tommy Lee Jones.
Commandos! Justin requests Spider-Man commentary. We talk about everything, including Spider-Man. It's like the full world-class bullshitters experience. And it rains. Think of all the people that are indoors that like were affected by the lizard shit, and then it never fixes them.
True.
Yeah.
Spider-Man would try to stop that from falling.
Yeah, I'm about to say he would like tie to the building or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't like that the lizard survived.
Nah.
And now
One of my favorite
and now
parts
he's
in
Frankenstein's monster all of a sudden. What the fuck?
He needs a wife now. So his dick disappears when he becomes the lizard,
That's why he's crying.
but his arm disappears when he becomes a man. It's a terrible trade-off.
Yeah.
George Stacy. I forgot Small Soldiers was directed by Joe Dante.
Cool.
Yeah. That was one of the things he did. Yeah.
Yeah, Dennis Leary. What's his name in the movie? Gil Mars.
That's funny.
So Dennis Leary's in this movie. Kirsten Dunst was in the other Spider-Man movie. Let's see, anybody else connected to Spider-Man? No.
whispers in his ear, "No."
This is my swamp.
I'm totally gonna give your daughter anal later tonight to comfort her.
Dude, I would be the kind of asshole the guy's on his deathbed. I'm gonna fuck your daughter and not call her ever again.
Oh shit! God damn it!
You could see what I do with this web.
Blast your daughter to the ceiling, literally.
I'll be crawling in her walls. You're a terrible human being, Peter Parker.
Well, you're a shitty cop. That's why you're dead, huh?
And then he whispers in his ear, "Hail Hydra!" And then he just
that would be fucking awesome.
What a twist!
That would be even better if like Spider-Man was like actually like a Hydra clone.
That'd be hilarious. Thanks, Spider-Man. My dick is back. There's that same shot of the house again.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Seventh
they
time.
reuse shots in this one. It's fucking crazy.
I used to have that TV right there, that old Sony. Okay, this is interesting. You never see Spider-Man in the other movies come home after his big battles. Like, the movie just, picks up days later, or however long later. Like, this is cool to see him come back, like, right after the big fight.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, I guess he's going to Fight Club to get money for eggs and shit. Like, and they must be thinking the worst about him.
It's like that movie Less Than Zero with Robert Downey Jr. He's sucking dick to make money.
Oh my God.
I gotta buy groceries and feed my aunt. I'll blow you, but whatever.
Oh man. This music is way too happy for a funeral.
I would request that they play Mad World.
Ooh.
All around me are familiar.
Actually, no, that would work, man. That would work. That would work entirely. No, that'll work. This, what the, fuck you and your CG Sky. I love how she's not crying and her dad's dead. That's real nice.
Yep.
Did you even knock, bitch? What are you doing? Just standing there.
His neck is so thin.
Dude, she's even more hipster now. Fuck.
Yeah.
She's got a little bit of hair over the eye. If a girl came to my house dressed like that and she wanted me, I'd be like, I think you got the wrong house.
Why do you smell like patchouli and vinegar?
I could deal with the patchouli scent, but that vinegar, ugh. I'm like, let me take you upstairs and bathe you. It turns into that scene from Ghost, except it's me with like a loofah and some soap.
Yeah, but like it's one of those like loofahs on like a fucking back brush, like on a piece of wood. And you're just like far away, trying to like not smell her and like watch her in the same.
Fuck it, we'll pull a Pulp Fiction. We'll just throw a bar of soap and take her to the backyard.
Even better. You've been to county? What? Here. Oh God, cold water.
Mr. Wolf. I can't take this part seriously.
Yeah.
This movie suffers the same pacing fate as The Last Jedi, where the movie should have ended by now.
Yeah, this is still too long. Like, I mean, he should have come home, given the eggs, and like fucking left. And like, okay,
that should have been the end of the movie.
No. Cop death scene, like that should have been more than just like him and the fucking church and the fake sky and that bullshit. It should have been more than that if they're going to show his death. Like do the 21 Good Salute, a little bit of that. Have her and the mother crying and the kids, because there are more kids than just this bitch, and just actually show that happening in slow motion and then end it. Not this whole like weird like angsty high school thing. You're dead dad told me I couldn't see you anymore. So fuck off, bitch. There's a lot of him like going in and coming out of the house. A lot of this. So much of this.
Well, when you only have $250 million to make a movie, you better pad that shit out with opening and closing doors and Emma Stone crying in the rain with her beautiful big blue eyes. Mm-hmm. And then she's getting reamed in the back by Andrew Garfield. Mm-hmm. That'd be like the worst Hollywood sex tape ever.
Oh, God.
Not Spider-Man! Hashtag not my Spider-Man.
Nope.
At least current anime is fuckable,
I'll still take, not look-wise or bangability-wise, I'll still take the first Aunt May because her speeches were way more motivational.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I believe there's a hero in all of us. It's like, goddamn right, Rosemary Harris. I'm gonna do what's right. See, there's that picture of Donald Glover right by his, it's the bottom picture by his lamp.
Oh, shit, okay.
I wish they would have snuck a photo of, like, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Dude, oh my god. Listen to fucking voicemail from his dead uncle. What the hell?
They did this better in Civil War.
Yeah.
What is he wearing? What the fuck is he wearing?
Shit.
Like his really shitty little like his shitty hoodie, his weird like raincoat jacket. Like what the fuck are you? Like, god damn it! Did you get dressed in dark again, Peter? God damn it!
I dressed with my spider sense. Shut the fuck up.
Actually, I would like to see like a Flash and Spider-Man in high school kind of movie. I think I would dig that.
What you'd want to read is when they're in college and older, because Flash is going off to Vietnam.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And all the girls are being like super nice, and Peter in the back of his mind's like, God, Flash is a dick, but he's going to fight for our country. I better be nice. So then he'll like come back on leave, and Flash will be a dick, and he's like, Flash is an American hero, and I'm just some guy bitching about my superpowers, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, wow.
So it gets interesting, and then Flash starts dating the Black Cat and all kinds of shit. And then he goes to Afghanistan and loses his legs.
When does he become Flash, though?
What do you mean?
Does he become Flash, or is he just called Flash Thompson?
Oh, his name's always just Flash Thompson. His real name's Eugene.
Okay. I thought, like, because of that, he became the Flash.
Oh, no, that's Flash is DC.
Gotcha.
Christ.
Flash Thompson is called Flash Thompson because he prematurely ejaculated. That's a retcon. I'm not making it up either. It used to be because he was super fast, but then they made it up about prom night. I was like, oh, good fucking retcon.
Jesus. That's one hell of a retcon.
Yeah. See, it's good to have read all these damn Spider-Man books, so when we're watching shit Spider-Man movies, I can tell you about what character comes too fast.
These are the important things that really make this a lot of fun.
Marvel, give me a fucking job. I'll be the next Kevin Feige. Spider-Man swinging down an alley. It is not as epic as when he swings on the American flag.
That's not cool at all, I'm sorry.
Well, wait till we get to the next movie when it has the lamest Spider-Man scene ever.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm pretty sure this is like the Lethal Weapon font for the
I
credits.
think you're right. I'm gonna go with that.
Mel Gibson and Danny Glover. Play the song by Sting!
Freebird!
So that lady, Laura Ziskin, that they keep talking about, she's dead.
Oh, jeez.
She died like right after this movie came out, I think.
Oh, God.
I know, a little morbid, but whatever.
I mean, like, this is the
Jim
last
Barry.
thing with a name on it. I'd be sad for her.
Yeah, it's like, oh, honey, you've achieved so much. And I think she had, like, terrible cancer or something.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, no, she died before this movie came out. And she had breast cancer.
Jeez.
And she was married to a much older guy. Damn, her husband is still alive. He's 90 years old.
Damn.
Ooh.
She died at 61. Why couldn't Kathleen Kennedy have died in 2011 instead?
Well, it's cool.
Oh, shit.
What? Oh, post-credits?
Post-credits.
Marvel did it. I'm so glad this series is dead.
Yeah.
Who was it supposed to be?
I think Norman Osborn? I don't know.
Okay. Cool.
Man in the Shadows. Michael Massey.
He did a good job playing a man in the shadows. I thought it was very compelling, and he really did the character justice.
MVP, man.
Yeah, but he didn't do as good a job as Joanne Peritano.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the credits, the best part of this movie. Nah, I mean, this isn't the worst Spider-Man movie. It's the next one is.
Yeah.
Well, no, I like you were talking about
Well, real quick, Spider-Man costume manufactured by Cirque du Soleil.
what?
That is why it's
What?
shit.
Holy shit!
Oh God.
I know you were talking about allegations earlier. I actually had a thought. You have some of the older actresses or some actors who defended Harvey Weinstein. We're like, no, he never touched me. And then what if they realize later that like they were the ugly chick? Because think about it. Some
It's like Gabby Hoffman's like, he never touched
yeah,
me.
like
He's well,
yeah,
Gabby.
like some women he never touched or never was sexual towards, and then like the other women he was like really wanted them and started jerking out in front of them and everything. But then you have to realize like they were the hot ones and like you were the ugly one. That's what you have to realize. It's like, damn, that's gotta
When
suck.
you're too damn ugly to be sexually assaulted by this man. Ugh.
Yeah, it's just like, god damn it.
So Justin, Dan, and I have a game. If you see your name in the credits, the movie becomes your favorite movie of all time. So,
Yeah.
thankfully, I've never seen Jeff Hicks's name in a shitty movie.
I don't see my name in any movie, so it's fine.
Oh, you'll see your name in Who Killed Phil: A Murder Mystery.
That's my favorite movie ever.
Yeah, it'll be your. I don't know. We'll make you goddamn proud of it.
God.
I've seen a Justin Beck in a credits once, and I was like, "What the hell?"
It always throws me off when I see people with my last name. It's like I'm not related to them.
Dude, I had two music teachers that had Hicks as their last name.
Oh,
Yeah, one was nice and one was an asshole.
I'll lay claim to both of those as being my uncles. So we went and saw Jumanji yesterday, and Nick, some of those names in the credits for like the Indian computer designers. Holy shit! Some of their names were so long they had to use a different font.
Oh
size
my god!
to make their names.
Oh my god! Why does an M take up the entire screen? What's going on?
I don't know.
Oh man.
Jeff Wong, that's a cool name. Jeffrey J. Johnson. Jeff Chung. There's a lot of Jeffs on this movie. Jeff Shapiro. Timothy Dalton? Production assistant Timothy Dalton.
What the fuck?
Clearly a different T. Dalton, but still cited Timothy Dalton.
No. He just showed up and he's like, I just want to be on set. What, can I get a credit? All right, I'll give you one. It's all good.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get work. I'm not James Bond anymore. Another Jeff Amaral. There's too many damn Jeffs on this movie.
Yep.
I'd argue that they're the most commonly named person in this film.
Oh, yeah, Jeff's, plenty of Johns.
James Mercer. Coldplay.
Everybody loves. Oh wait, was that the music for the fucking movie?
Yeah, all five
Holy
songs.
shit, that's bad. That's really bad.
In loving memory of Laura Ziskin. May you rest in peace, lady.
So they filmed everything in New York. Holy shit.
Which is funny because we bitched about how it doesn't look like New York.
Yeah.
And the Sam Raimi ones were shot in California.
Yeah.
Were they really?
Part of
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, this is a work of fiction? This is bullshit.
I didn't believe it anyways.
You're telling me that if I go to New York, I won't see Spider-Man?
Lizard people aren't real. What the hell?
So, I went to New York in 2013, and when I was walking down the streets, I looked up and I was like, man, if only Spider-Man were real. And then I thought about that like all afternoon. I'm like, that would be so cool. Sony, make believe this was a good movie. Well, folks, we've come to the end of our amazing Spider-Man commentary. If you liked this movie... Anyway, if you enjoyed this commentary, give it a thumbs up and share it. Justin Beck is our good friend of the show, and he suggested this because he is a patron. So, if there's a movie you'd like to be a part of for a commentary, head over to the Patreon page, check it out, and see what you want to do. Justin, you have one more you suggested, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. So before we start that, do you have anything you'd like to say?
No, not really. This movie was just boring.
Well, let's say... It was just boring! I'm glad your time with world-class bullshitters was just boring.
Next one's gonna be more exciting.
It is a dumpster fire. So, folks, come back tomorrow. I don't know how I'm gonna release these, but come back next time for The Amazing Spider-Man 2, where Jamie Foxx is essentially Jim Carrey from Batman Forever. Okay. Guys, want to take a few minute break and then we'll start the next one?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, God. I can make it through the next one, but I'm just like, I don't know if I want to. I need some meth.
Whoa. Start lower and then work your way up. Don't start at the top, man. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Dude, we've had so many heroin overdoses here in Cincinnati
Oh
lately.
God, is it like that again? Shit.
Yeah.
Because I remember last year you said in a week there were like 50 or 60 or something.
It was a day.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, they need to legalize recreational weed in your area like yesterday.
They're working on it.
Yeah, they really need to. That would kill the opioid epidemic like instantly.
look at a group of people and you realize like how ugly they are, and then you realize you know them?
Yeah.
I'm just like looking at a picture of my friend and his family. I'm like, who are these white trash people? Oh, those are my friends.
Oh God!
I'm a good person, I swear.
Sure you are. Sure you are.
You've been my friend for a long time, so.
That's true.
Oh God. I guess do I want to eat a snack? I had Panda Express for dinner.
Ooh.
Nice.
Dude, I had Panda Express for lunch yesterday.
Jeez. What are you trying to hit on the hot Asian chick behind the counter or something, man?
Random black girls work there.
Okay, I get it.
They always give me extra food.
Yeah. Well, there are all kinds of random black girls in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm moving down there.
Yeah.
I want random white women though.
Do what?
I want my random white women.
Well, there are a lot of black women down here, but you will occasionally see the random white woman, so you'll be fine. We'll go to like
okay.
we'll drive past some of the colleges. You'll be okay.
Perfect. There was a girl in college that used to give me like extra ice cream, and she's like, "Yeah, I liked you. I always wanted you to come back and see me, and then one day you never came back." I was like, "God damn, I sound like an asshole."
Oh, wow.
Well, no, because she just gave you extra ice cream, which was like really fucking subtle. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah, she was cute too. I wish I would have known because well, it was weird though. By the time she told me that, we were both dating other people. So it was like, oh well. It's not like, I was lonely and like, damn, I should have been dating her. No, I had somebody else, she had somebody else. But it's really bizarre because then we'd see each other on campus and it was like, oh hey, what could have been?
yeah, but like that's too subtle for her to give you like extra ice cream. It's like if you would have put in like a piece of pretzel and 2 cherries on the sides, like I would have got the message. Like give me
your
something.
Phone number in your panties.
Yeah, give me yeah.
Slip.
Put your pennies in the ice cream. Like give me something,
I will eat the ice cream from your
Yeah.
underwear.
Yeah.
I'm very hungry.
Little slip that says "destroy me."
I would look her in the eyes and just nod. Jeff, what are you in jail for? I destroyed a white woman. She asked for it though, dude.
I can
Swear to God, I was mutual.
I can imagine it now. They're arresting you, putting you in the car, and the cop outside throwing up for no reason. It's like, oh my God, blah.
Did you kill her? No, she's still alive. Her vagina's just tore to shit. There's like an actual trial. She's like, I don't want to press charges.
You can see
She did what I asked.
You can see this woman is traumatized, still in shock.
I cocked her to death. Oh God! Like the horror! It's just me crying in a corner. God damn it, Kendo! Stop telling us about The Room and all this shit, and maybe you can get on this commentary.
Yeah, when he said,
Just the. Oh, go ahead.
when he was talking about me like last week, that him going to the room, I was like, God damn it, I know your priorities are.
Oh shit.
I was like, okay, man, that's fine. Like, even if you guys weren't gonna do it, I was like, I get it. It's like The Room, higher priorities.
No, he wanted to do this, but he didn't realize that The Room and this was the same date.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, look, I like The Room, but I've been watching the movie for a decade at this point. It's like I've seen The Room more than most people you ever meet, and I love it, but it's like, it's fun, but, my life doesn't revolve around Tommy Wiseau, because all of a sudden it's popular again. It's like, Nintendo has seen The Room with Tommy Wiseau in person.
Yeah.
Like, you lucky bastard. I'm a little jealous.
Oh no, the Plaza Theater here in Atlanta, they have 2 posters signed by him and Greg Sestero.
Oh, wow.
Have you seen how Greg Sestero looks lately?
Yeah.
Looks kind of old.
Well, I mean, it's been 10 years.
Yeah, but he's aged worse in the last 10 years than Tommy has.
Oh.
Well, it's
He's
because
got like those old lady
because-
saddlebag face things.
because Tommy's been sucking the soul out of Greg for a while now, so that's why.
That Justin, you saw The Disaster Artist, right?
No, I plan to probably next week.
Stop what you're doing. We'll pick up at a later date. It's 9:55 where you live. I'm sure there's an 11 o'clock showing. Run out to the theater. No, dude, it's phenomenal. Like, I can't stress it enough.
Yeah, from what I've seen from the previews, I was like, okay, I really need to watch this movie. Just never got around to it.
It's so weird to, like, recommend things to you, because it's like, I forgot you listened to the show. So it's like, fuck. I don't... That's the only weird thing for me. It's like, did I say this on the show? Do they already know what I'm about to say? Like, I never can figure that part out yet.
Yeah.
Like, if I go to... I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to tell a story. Have I told this on air? Or is it like Kendo, who knows every episode number?
Yeah.
He is, So how'd you find our channel? Were you just looking for Star Wars stuff?
Yeah, I think it was like The Force Awakens. I think of the day of, because I know like people that I usually watch were going to be like, oh, they're going to bow down to it. So I was just going to look for like random rant videos, and I just saw a ton, and you were one of them. Then I just kind of came back and forth with you guys, and then I think by the time when you got my comment about buying a World Class Bullshit shirt and the Shitbuster shirt, that was by the time I was subscribed.
He was hooked. He was hooked early.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I made that Star Wars video with Nick and Dan, because that's like the thing that has gotten a lot of people to this channel. It's like, oh yeah, that Star Wars video, man. That Star Wars video. I'm just like, just to think, Phil did not want us to record it.
Oh,
Why?
Because he wanted to be on it, and he's like, I'm too tired.
God damn it.
that's why we don't listen to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, had we had to listen to him, it would have been a whole different ballgame.
This wouldn't
Yeah.
be a thing.
Yeah.
So what do you learn tonight, Justin Beck? Do not listen to Phil.
Okay.
Ever. Even if there's a fire, just don't.
Oh shit! I got a picture I have to post about what he posted earlier. I think.
Is it the one about something loyal and
Yeah.
something else? I saw that! I was like, huh?
Let's see. Do I have it? Oh, I have it. I have it. Let's see.
Hey, Justin, what time do you got to go to bed?
Not anytime soon. I'm kind of free all night.
Oh, okay, well, Kendo wants to join us for part 2, if you don't mind waiting, like, was it 15 more minutes?
I'm good.
Alright, cool. Because that way you'll get almost the full Bullshitters experience.
Yeah.
And if you have any more of these movies you want to do, just let me know and we'll do them. Like, this isn't like a one-time thing, so...
Yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind. This is pretty fun.
I'm glad you're having a good time. Some of the stuff I don't know what to say about, like Spider-Man, because it's like, how detailed do I get? Like, do we talk about, like, hey, this is, reference from this issue, blah, 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 or do we just rip on the movie for being retarded? You know?
Yeah. Because I know I'm probably going to go on a little rant by this movie. Because,
Please do.
yeah, I'll try to pick a scene.
I'm going to make the Batman Forever parallel through most of this film, so be prepared.
Okay.
But there's only one difference. I like Batman Forever. I don't like The Amazing Spider-Man 2. At all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's,
So do you play PlayStation or Xbox?
right now I play PlayStation, Xbox. Because, like, growing up, I was kind of like all three, and then later on it's just Xbox and then Nintendo, but now it's just Xbox because I just got it.
I want to get the One X relatively soon. I got a bunch of Amazon gift cards over my birthday and Christmas, so it's like I'm gonna save those up and buy the console, because I got My mom bought a 4K TV on Black Friday, so I figured why not get the whole 4K gaming experience.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I kind of got a lot from Christmas, like about $90, and more recently, I've been looking at the James Bond full collection.
Ooh.
Because after watching your commentaries of Dr. No and From Russia with Love, I was like, I could possibly get into this.
I wish, 20th Century Fox, who distributes the DVDs, and the people that run James Bond could hear this. It's like, because of world-class bullshitters, people are buying the Blu-rays. We should sponsor them.
Yeah.
I would die. Dude, I'd be so happy if, James Bond shit sponsored us. I'd be like, Nick, we made it! Fuck everything else in life! We're affiliated with James Bond! I would, call people in my family, like, I did it! Did what? James Bond! You did James Bond? No.
Oh, I'm just thinking, the world-class bullshitters are, a terrorist group in the next movie.
I wouldn't... Oh, my God. That'd be the highlight of my life. I'd be like, shoot me right here, 007! I'd be pointing my forehead, do it! No, it's a good box set. It's, what is it, $100, but you get 23 or 4 movies in it, so...
Yeah. I found one that was $80, and it's basically the same.
Oh, is it the 50th anniversary set?
Yes, I think so.
That's the one I have. I got that when it was new. It's an excellent set. Because all the discs are going to be exactly the same from either the new release or the older release. It'll just have, one will have Skyfall and Spectre and the other one won't, so...
Yeah, that's all. Seems like that's a lot of the collections.
Yeah, Jeff, you need to get affiliate codes on the James Bond stuff, man.
That was pretty easy to get.
Yeah, I mean, you could even do it on these commentaries as well, where it's like, hey, you want to watch along with us, buy the movie from from Amazon, and then they click on our link, and because of them buying the movie, we get a little bit of money, a little bit of kickback from it.
Well, let's be honest, no one's going to buy the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
Oh no, I agree that I need to do that. I got a couple of videos in the pipeline. And I know that one guy's like, "Did you get my videos yet?" I'm like, "I haven't even checked the email, man. What do I say?" Because I know he's really excited to, have me make that other Star Wars toy video. But I was just out filming the other day, and I was like, they still have the exact same shit, and it's now on clearance. Like, does anyone ever buy this shit?
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at it this morning, and there was plenty of them. I think I sent you guys plenty of footage.
Oh, I'm gonna. What I'll probably do is I'm gonna upload the part that I filmed, and I'm like, and here's some from the fans, and I'll be like, this comes from Justin Beck out of Wisconsin or whatever, and it'll tell all about your store, and we'll just see it's a different part of the country, so it's not just a small localized situation. Because a lot of people were like, all you did is make a video that says that shelves were stocked full of toys. It's like, do you not get what I'm actually saying?
No, because they're stupid.
Yeah, well, when it comes to Star Wars, it's all about emotions, not logic.
Yeah. At least some of my videos, some of the footage I shot, I was surprised because that Force of Destiny thing they tried to push?
Oh yeah, those girl dolls?
Yeah, they were almost both stores I went to, they were all in clearance.
Oh,
yeah, one was Leia from Endor, 30-some bucks. It's down to $9.
Damn. A lot of the collectors go, well, for that price, I gotta buy one. It's like, no, you don't, dude. Have some fucking self-respect.
Yeah.
But Carrie Fisher died. Yeah, she's fucking dead. Doesn't mean you need to buy her toy. She ain't getting a cut of this royalty. You're not gonna, save her daughter's life. I think Star Wars fans are my least favorite fan group.
Yeah, they're getting there.
I like going to conventions and meeting other people that are enthusiastic about stuff. But it's just I don't know. It's difficult to interact with them sometimes.
Hey Jeff, I'm gonna make a phone call. Just yell at me. I'll turn off my mic, but I'll be able to hear you. Just yell at me whenever we start. Okay.
All right. Well, whenever Kendo comes
Right on.
in.
Yeah, like some of these people just don't understand like what like you can like a movie but that doesn't equal it's a good movie. That's what my big problem with them.
Dude, there are tons of movies that I like that aren't that good. But I'll acknowledge that they're not great. I just enjoy the shit out of them.
Yeah. I mean, I like Revenge of the Sith overall. It's my favorite one, but I don't say it's the best one. God, no.
I like Revenge of the Sith. Like, when I first saw it, I really liked it. And then I still do.
Yeah.